TKRS is not responsible for any emotional damage caused during this podcast.
TKRS, real fucking time.
Absolutely. Man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck he from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn. Hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down? I say, goddamn. Hey, wait a minute. When I walk up in a room, then there's some paper in it. I say, oh man. Hey, cool it down. If you ain't know me then, nigga, you gon' know me now. I say, goddamn. Hey, I'm from the 6, you ain't never run no blocks. Most of these niggas just run their lips. All the girls that used to be thoughts, you be hugging them trying to kiss. How you turn on to your wifey when the whole hood used to hit? I say, goddamn, hey, I'm up now. They like, how the fuck he get a bag? He from a small town. They be praying on your downfall, hoping that you fall down. Now that I'm in my bag, I can't go fuck my crush now. I say, hold on, chill, just wait a minute. I'm just getting started, wait till you see me when I'm finished. I remember I was drowning, I looked up and you was grinning. Now you look upset and you look salty, see me winning. Hey, oh man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck he from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn, hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down?
Hello. Welcome everybody to the room. You are locked in live with the TKRS network. It's your girl Winter Peace, and we have the main man, the one who's been holding it down for the city, going banger for banger, tour after tour, doing what he do. You feel what I'm saying? Prime example of a star. Give it up for your boy Street Soprano. Make some noise for him. Come on.
Okay.
What's good, Streets? Introduce yourself.
You know,
We in here.
Yo, shout out to everybody right now. Look, check this out, man. We are streaming live from multiple pages. Look, who's doing this? We live from Winter Peace page. We live from Streets and Panel page. We live from the TKRS page. And we live on like 8 other media pages right now. So just tap in, man. Look for the TKRS network. We everywhere right now. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. This is about to be a really good interview, okay? Big BSF in the building. We got Street Soprano about to come up here and do what he do best, man. Talk about himself, man. I'm just playing, man. Where Streets at, man? He's coming back in here, man. Shout out to Winter Peace. Man, I'm crying, man. Winter,
but yeah,
faces, man. The faces.
He up in here. I see y'all see shai on there, that little box. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all lock in. Today is one of them days where it's one of them days. Make sure y'all lock in. Everybody that's been tuning in. We in here. What we doing? We got Street Soprano in the building. You already know, locked in heavy on it.
Yeah,
what they say?
Excuse me for technical difficulties.
I can't even hear him.
You can't hear him?
Go back in. What they say?
You hear me?
Yo, you slow. Yo, where is it?
Like, come on. Shai, why can't
y'all good? Can we hear him?
Can we hear?
Yo, can we? Slow. Yo, where?
You hear me?
I'm about to leave it go out.
You hear me, Winter?
No, we hear you, Winter. We hear you. You good?
Can you hear me, bro?
I hear you, gang.
Okay.
She done left. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, because...
All right, man. We are playing musical chairs today on live, y'all. Congratulations, man. We are tapped in. This is the TKRS network. We getting it all together right now. I'm trying to
we just getting started, by the way.
You know, we're going to get things started soon. You know, I promise. Right? Winter's back.
Okay, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, y'all.
We got some audio.
This is what we doing.
What we looking like?
Streets, let me hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we in here. Let's get to it. Shit. We don't want the people to wait. I know y'all been anticipating this. I know there's a few questions and things that y'all would like to know about my guy. And so today is the day that we gonna get to it. Yeah. Okay? So the first question I would like to ask you, I want to get into before Street Soprano became Street Soprano. I would like to know about your early life. Like, what was your inspirations? Can you share a bit about your younger childhood and the inspiration and what even became about like you doing music?
So I've been doing music since I was a kid. Remember, I was raised by a single mom. So like me and my brother in the household, raised by a single mom. My mom did everything from work to go to school. Um, so really, she gave me the motivation, set forth like if a woman can do it, then a man's supposed to be able to do that and
Times
above
two.
and beyond. You know what I'm saying? So me seeing my mom, do that when I was young, it helped motivate me to like the serious business type of orientated that I am.
It
As
grew
far
you
as
up.
music, yeah, as far as music, I've been rapping since I can remember. I remember when I was like 6, 7, we used to like set it up in a living room where like all the family, sit down and we charging them for like we charging them $1 or whatever. Like my whole family
Mm.
is in my grandmother living room and we performing for them. That's when I used to sing.
Oh, that's fire.
Shout out to my family on the live, you know what I'm saying? Definitely,
Yo.
but yeah, so it's been in me since I was a kid. My first time
Mm.
recording in a real studio, I was 8.
Oh wow, 8 years old is
Yeah, I was
young.
8 years old. My godfather recorded my first song in a real professional studio. Since then, I'm 33 now, so I've been doing music since then. It's embedded in me.
Why do people? Shy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Am I on here still?
Yeah, my cousin said All Star Boys. Tell them, oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Am I still on? Can you still hear me? If nobody, can you still hear me? You know what I mean? I can talk to myself, you know. I talk in third person anyway.
Okay, so
I can hear you.
you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Okay, bet.
Facts. My cousin Lo said we used to make beats on the Xbox.
On the Xbox is crazy.
Yeah, like yeah, word. Like I go back
Yes,
with this
I've never
music,
heard of that
man.
before. I heard of like people making like CDs and stuff like that, burner CDs, but
Yeah, yeah.
beat
You
is
know this
out of
this
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 world.
this right here, still Benny Strand. Everything we smoke got to be something to BSF. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm.
about branding. You
Oh,
know what I'm
oh,
saying?
you got the brand? Can we see the brand? Let's see. Well,
Yeah,
let's see what you got.
it's about branding. I don't want to leave the you know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave it, as far as the live, but
Oh nah, cook. We gonna
yeah.
have a moment in here. We gonna have a moment in here when you can go get that because we definitely want to
You
show
hear
off the
me?
brands. We
Thank
want to
you.
show. We want to see the
Thank you.
merch.
Thank you.
That's what the people need.
You know
Okay,
what I mean? Shout out to the
listen.
Bills, by the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo Bills. You see the crazy
You better
Benny and the
talk that.
Pyrex. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Butch and the
Talk
Pyrex.
is
You know what I'm
cheap.
saying? Buffalo, man,
Yo,
it's for
I fuck with that.
Buffalo, man. You know?
Yeah, heavy on that. I
Yeah.
fuck with the merch. So, what were some pivotal moments that solidified your decision to start doing music professionally?
Um, One for sure, Benny making it.
Mm.
That's yo, when I saw like I did my bid from 2017 to 2020. And when I was upstate, I used to read these magazines, right? That was like, yo, chances on making it. And they was like, yo, number one chances of making it. Like, and it was crazy because it was like a whole
Mm.
list, right? I didn't fit nothing else on the list, but one of them I fit. I said, yeah, I'm good.
Just one?
One of them. It said,
Yeesh.
hope that when you get out, one of your friends made it into the industry.
Oh, and he actually made it.
And my friend actually made it.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So when I
crazy.
seen that number one, and that was number one, I said I ain't had to worry about nothing else. I knew I had to
Nothing
do the
else.
work, but that was it. You know what I'm saying?
Because
So
with one making, we all making shit. I'm gonna support you to the end.
yeah, yeah,
Shit, that opened doors.
yeah. And
Man,
it
y'all
showed me
doing
that
what
it
it
can
do
be done.
too. Shout
Yeah,
out to Benny. Shout out to the
yeah.
whole crew, the whole
Mm-hmm.
BSF crew. Y'all definitely putting foot to neck. Fuck it, y'all putting
100%.
rope on neck.
100%.
Listen, how would you describe your music creation?
Far as how I created,
Yeah, how would you describe that? Your musical
extravagant,
process.
extravagant, you know, elegance, black excellence.
Come on.
If these words is describing them the right way,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
yeah.
Yeah, my music process is really like I like to get in and be creative. You know,
Mm,
like I'm not one of those artists that, got to take the beat home and
mhm.
no shade to him because my man is like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out head,
Everybody,
you know what I'm
everybody got
saying?
a different process.
Everybody got their own ways, you know what I'm saying? But we can go into the studio and we can craft something together. We
Get
can
it
make
done
magic.
today.
Yeah, we can get magic done. We can go off each other. You know what I'm saying? We can build, and that's how it is with this music. Iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So when you're not able to sharpen iron,
Go
it's
for
like
it.
when you doing songs with people, and it's just like me sending a song or me sending a verse. It's like it's not really iron sharpening iron. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? When you in the studio and you creating
you
together,
more
that's iron.
immersed because
Yeah,
it's
that's
that
yeah,
vibe in that moment. You not like, oh, I gotta play it back and keep not. Cause
yeah,
I don't even know what your intentions is when you really doing a feature, like you sending me a song versus we're doing it together type.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, cause yeah,
yeah.
you might change up. Be like, I liked it then, but now I'm not in the same mood now.
Yeah. And
Okay.
and see, and that's right there, that's one thing where artists is with doing free features. Like if you're gonna do a feature, right, and then somebody was into the song when you did it and you gave them the verse, and then you don't, I mean, it's a year, it's a 2 year, you
Yeah,
never heard the verse. It's like, yo, I could have just got a couple dollars for it, and I don't
for
care what you
this
do with it. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
Like, so it's like it's like a fair game. This business is about it's about learning business, and it's about being fair too. You know what I'm saying? But you got to
exactly.
be fair to yourself. You know
To
what I'm saying?
yourself
Like,
because you
yeah,
don't want to do a feature. It's like doing a feature with somebody who I'm gonna do this feature and we gonna build off of this because this is beyond a song
hmm,
versus I'm doing a song with you. It's gonna go on YouTube. We gonna see you in the video.
right, right.
Yeah, because I don't want my song sitting in the basement of nobody's house.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It can sit in my basement. It can sit on my phone.
Exactly. I want to push my song. I got brands coming with my song. I got
Yeah,
a clothing line coming with this. I
yeah.
got some fashion for the ladies. We gonna do some shit. We gonna bust some shit out real quick for the guys. All that.
And
It's
that's
a
why your shirt
movement.
that you wearing is fire too. You know what I'm saying? God's body. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I had to come on here and do my little branding thing because you be doing your own too. So I had to,
yeah,
come correct, as they say.
yeah. And it's
You
love and
know.
appreciation. Just the acknowledgement of what I'm doing. Because this business is it's hard, but it's not hard if you love it because you just going with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You just going
It's a
with it. But at
flow.
the
It's a motion.
Yeah, you gotta win. You gotta win. You gotta win the people over. You know what I'm saying? You gotta win your family over. You gotta win your friends over. You gotta win your
Exactly.
haters over. You gotta win the labels over. You gotta win
Listen, it's a lot
everybody
of
over.
work. And it
Yeah,
ain't easy because people
yeah,
gonna hate you. And that hate sometimes becomes like some people's reality if they not
yeah,
strong minded.
yeah. 100%.
And it'll distract you from your past. So how do you deal with that type of things when it comes to people's reactions make negatively and positively? How do you cope and
Um,
how do you overcome those things when it comes to you?
Me, I honestly see some of it all the same, and then I'm kind of like smart too, so I know the negativity helps me more than the positivity.
That's a fact.
People don't care about like I just did a news interview a couple days ago, right? Just over the
Mm.
phone, whatever. But it's like it's cool. It's something positive. People don't care about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's
they
talk.
want to really
Soon
hear
as you
something
talk
real.
about something negative, like the comments and stuff. That's why I leave all comments and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hmm.
people. The world is negative. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's just what it is. So you got to take a negative and make a positive out of it. You know
Out
what
of
I'm
it,
saying? And
yeah.
that's what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
a
how I
fact.
deal with it and cope with it. I take it all the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you comment on there and say it's fire, if you comment on there and say it's trash, the trash is gonna help me more than the fire.
Yeah, the trash is gonna help me more because it's like now I want to see why you saying it's trash. And if you really don't have an
Exactly.
opinion towards or a reason why it's trash, you just give a hater. And we love a hater.
We love
I
a
love a
hater.
hater. Haters are my motivators. No dead ass.
Mhm.
So how important is attention to detail when it comes to your music? And how does it influence your final product?
Um, 100% because I take it serious on every ad lib. I take it serious on the way my cadence is. I take it serious. Like
Yeah.
I practiced this for years. You know, like I've been working on my cadence in the way that I do things like that since I thought rappers was cartoons. And I was a kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I used to think rappers was cartoons. And it's like
Mm,
I've been working on my cadence and the way that I say things and the like,
hmm.
it's just yeah,
I feel like cadence and flow and how you approach on the beat is very important.
very,
It's
very,
very important how you say things. That's why I felt like when people like say things through text, it could be misunderstood.
yeah, 100%.
Because you never know. Like I could say like I fuck, like I don't fuck with it, but like I don't know certain things like you could say and it could be misconstrued for something negative when you really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that's why I realized in this industry, like I remember when I first came home and I had like a Android or whatever, and I was talking to Butch, and he was like, "All right, yo, when you get an iPhone, then we can really talk." You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
He wasn't fuck
it
with the
was,
Android.
yeah, like no, like it wasn't a shot or nothing. It's just the whole point, like in this industry, people like the video call. You know what I'm saying? They want to
Exactly.
see
Yeah.
your expression. They want to see what you talk. They want to see, you know what I'm saying, and make sure it's
Exactly.
genuine what we talking about. And that was a learning lesson for me since then. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's just to say through
Mm,
messages things can get construed. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like people want to you call video time and we can talk. You know what I'm saying? That's how I regularly rather do it because like I can send a text because I talk in third person, so I can send a text that I know what I'm saying, but I know that it sounds a different way too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can still do it. Like I don't know if it's purposely that I'm doing it. Like it's not but it's like so I'd
But
rather
those
call.
that know you know exactly
Yeah,
what you saying
yeah,
for sure.
hundred
And if you
percent.
don't know me, I ain't texting your ass anyway. So.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Oh God. So, what has your experience been like with the Black Soprano family, and how has the Black Soprano come about?
My experience with the Black Soprano family is definitely brothership. You know, I ain't I ain't a corny rapper, and I'm not a corny person, just outside of rap. So like my BSF is like, man, I work this up. You know what I'm saying? I work
Mhm.
these relationships up. You know, nothing was easy. You know what
That's a
I'm
fact.
saying? And I appreciate the bros really the most because like when stuff is given to you and just handed to you, it's not appreciated.
Yeah.
It's not understood. It's not accepted. So it's like man, I'm just about to drop my first video off my next project. This is the first time I ever put out a video with me and a BSF artist, period. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
wow.
what you see me and Rick shoot and now with that, it's like
Yeah.
it's like I work these relationships up, and that's what make it just the more genuine as is,
Hmm.
so my experience with it is love, is where I'm at today. It's my
Yeah.
learning experience. I'm able to look at Rick and learn. I'm able to watch Bass on road, being on tour with him
Hmm.
and learn. I'm able to
You get the
go,
hands-on, first hands-on
yeah, yeah,
experience.
not
Hmm.
and not even having to get it right from looking at Benny. Of course that's
Exactly.
the boss, you know what I'm saying? But it's like Butch put me on this years ago. Like I can pay attention and work with people around before having to get to the top, and it's like I can learn everything really on this platform before I
Exactly.
even get there. And this is what he was saying to me, and it's like it just sounds different at different times when you don't understand it.
When
You
you
know what
don't
I'm saying?
understand, that's a
When
fact.
you come to and you coming into it, then you start to understand it.
Uh,
Yeah, like now
that's
I
a
get it.
fact.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people expect things to happen so quickly, just off of some people think just because you mention somebody name or just because you're around a person, that means that you are the same or the same adequate or however they put it. But not understanding like these people put the work in to get here. It's
yeah,
gonna take a little more time and a little more effort. And it's
yeah,
gonna take, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have those peoples around and have somebody around to look up to and a role model to better yourself, you know?
yeah. 100%.
So
You
that's
know,
good that you even actually got to be in those rooms and have that opportunity.
yeah, 100. You know, and I'm grateful for that. You know, so with me, it never be about what BSF doing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that BSF can't do nothing for me that I can't do for them. You
But
get what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
or
what I
for
mean by that
yourself.
is, yeah, it's never about, you know, the payout, is never about a chain, it's never about the features, it's never about none
Mm-hmm.
of that. You know what I'm saying? When I became BSF, I became BSF on a street level. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah.
never, Butch wasn't even rapping. And this, I mean, he always rapped, but I'm saying like he wasn't Butch, Benny the Butcher. You get what I'm saying? He was
That's a
Two
fact.
Chain Benny. He was Benny. You get what I'm saying? Like when I'm on a level with Benny, it's like, you know, so it's like,
Like y'all got a different, y'all on a
yeah,
different level than
a
most people will
different
understand. Like
understanding.
you
Yeah.
know him before he was
Yeah. So I have to tell myself that at times, like, don't look at it different because bro a rapper now and bro signed to Jay-Z. That's not why you became BSF. That's not why
exactly.
I didn't become BSF I became BSF before music. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's like, don't get confused now because it's not about a song, it's not about a
Right. It's
feature, it's
about a
not about a
brotherhood
push. Yeah, it's not about a post.
support.
It's a real brotherhood. So I understand that and I overcome. Like you gotta win everybody over, man. You know, like my last tour that I just went on with the Butch was amazing. And not
Mm.
just because everything that I performed, but me understanding that I won the family over. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like
Yeah, you
it's
got
way
to immerse
deeper.
that. How was that? What
Yeah,
was that like? How was the
it
experience?
was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my shorty because she said put respect on her name before this interview. You know what I'm saying? So she
Put some respect
definitely,
on my girl
you know
name.
what I'm
Is you
saying? She
cool?
said definitely put, you know what I mean? So it's like just acknowledging it, you know, but it was amazing being able to take her on a show. Um,
Right.
you
That's
know, being able,
fire.
yeah, you
You
know,
got to
like,
take your girl. I know she was out there like,
yeah,
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 hello, on that stage
100%.
like,
100%. And then you know how it turned out to be, you know, her and Butch White far as India, you know, they go back far as years
so
before
they cool. So
even.
it's like a family thing. Like
Yeah,
y'all
it
just
works
having
out. You
fun,
know,
living y'all best life.
everything is God's plan. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta
Hmm.
go with, and you just gotta go with. You
Have
know?
no questions, just do it.
Yeah, 100%. You know, but I think that kind of got me off of what what I was talking about. But um,
Nah.
yeah, you
No, we
know,
were just talking about the benefits. So we were just going over like things like you were going through your experience, how you became a part of the Soprano family and how
you
that
know
came about.
how I became a part of the Soprano family, man, is I walked in Benny and Josh crib on Seneca, you know, and I was already dealing with him. You know what I'm saying? I
Like y'all was
told my cousin
friends.
Flyboy on the live too. I told my cousin Flyboy, I'm like, yo, because we stopped doing music. Like I've been doing music for forever, but
Mm,
my group stopped doing music, and I'm messing with Benny and like that. So I go to my cousin Flyboy, I tell him, yo, I'm trying to I'm trying to see what Butch say far as being BSF and whoop de whoop. And I'm only going to him because this was my business partner, this was my group. So it's like I
right.
didn't want him and them to feel like Streets is just leaving without the okay.
Exactly.
You know, and he vouched for it. He like, hell yeah. He like, man, see if you can get on the trust tape. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like, you
type
know,
shit.
that's
Right. I need to
yeah,
get on
like,
that.
yeah,
Do
you
what
know what
you
I'm
do,
saying?
kid. Shit.
You know, so it's like,
That's
you
what's
know,
up.
I walked in the I walked in Butch kitchen, you know what I'm saying, asked him, you know what I mean, and this at this specific day, it's like 12, 13, 14 BSF members in the living room. So it's
Oh
like
wow.
Butch put me right on spot, you know what I'm saying?
As
Like,
he should.
yeah, right
Like
on spot,
as
right?
he
I mean,
should.
after he brought me to the family right
Like
in the
who is
living
this
room,
kid, y'all?
yo.
He wanna do something with us.
Yeah, you like, man, this
Gotta
street
check the
soprano, you know what I'm
temperature.
saying? He gonna be BSF. He said he loyal, whoop de whoop, you feel me? And ever since then, you know, it's been a family,
It's been
you know?
history.
Yeah,
That's
it's been
what's
history.
up. That's what's up.
That's like 2015, 20, yeah, that's like 2015.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's been a minute.
yeah, that's been a minute ago. That's like 2015, 2016. Yeah, 2015, 16, yeah.
So what skills do you think you have attained and things that you learned on the way that have crafted you and made you this whole skilled artist that you are today?
Patience.
Mm,
I'm saying patience. You see how when we started this, you know what I'm saying, we able to just vibe, we able to get it
that's a
right, we
fact.
able to that because it's patience. If you
Patience
don't
is
got
key.
patience in this, you ain't gonna win. Patience is like if it's a building and like 2, 3 doors you got to get into. You got to have, it's like three keys. Patience is one of those. You know what I'm saying? And if you
Mm-hmm.
don't got patience, you ain't gonna make it.
You ain't
You
making
know.
it.
Yeah, so that's what I learned the biggest out of this. You know what I mean? And I say it right here for the first time because I rock and fuck with TKRS. The name of my BSF album I never said to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said right here,
Mm.
it's the art of patience. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? And the art
wow.
of patience,
Hey.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? The art of patience, is the
Make
title
sure
of my
y'all tap in
BSF
and stay
album, my
tuned for that.
first BSF album, you know what I'm saying, fully produced, by the
Mm.
production and everything. And so it's like, but patience is number one,
Mm.
which I learned, it's like, because it's like entitlement. A lot
Right.
of things come from one. You get what I'm saying? So when you
Exactly.
learn the patience, you're gonna learn the entitlement. You're gonna learn
Hmm.
to love somebody no matter what they do for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
if
You start to love beyond
yeah,
the materialistic,
yeah,
beyond the, you just love a person for exactly who they
yeah.
are.
Like, do you love me for
Mhm.
me, or do you love me for what I can do for you,
I
or
love you
what
for
I do?
you
Exactly.
versus,
You know what
because
I'm saying?
what you can do for a person can only go but a certain limit,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
hundred
like,
percent,
because I can do so much for you, but you still might not give a fuck about me.
hundred
That's just
percent.
teaching you how to use me.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And the knowledge of knowing that we don't know everything. That's something
Hmm.
that I learned in this too. It's like anything I know, I'm gonna say I know, and if I don't, it's a possibility. This is what I believe because I don't like to be
Hmm.
wrong. You get what I'm saying? I don't
Exactly.
like nobody to be able to come to me like, yo, Streets, you said this, but it was that. So it's like, nah, I said it was a possibility
Like
that I
I
can,
said.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just coming out on top. It's like, it's not even about what a human being understands or believe in you. It's really about you and God. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm.
really, so it's like, once you start living that way, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Mm.
see things differently.
Different, yeah, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
100%.
So, the fans would like to get into, we would like to get into another topic, which a lot of people don't really get into or don't understand or might not, know a lot about. And we would like to get into like the incarceration and lessons, and how did your time in incarceration shape you, and what lessons did you take away from that experience?
Um, like I said this to my dad because I'm 33. I just met my dad for the first time, since I was a
Mm-hmm.
kid last year. So, and I just told him this, like, I don't take my prison bed away from me because
Mm-hmm.
prison taught me, prison taught, prison taught me the fundamentals of being a man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's crazy because, like, we're so disconnected from our father figures. We're so
exactly.
disconnected from our uncles being a father
Mm-hmm.
figure or anything. So it's like, for a lot of us, um, we learn it in prison, So like for me, my prison bed was learning, patience,
Learning who you were as a man.
learning who I was, learning manners, learning respect, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Learning like you're accountable for everything that come out your mouth. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
don't get on this internet and say this slick shit this one day
Right.
and
Watch
then
your
expect
tongue.
that it's nothing the next. Like, so like prison taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I don't
Mm.
go through a lot of things that people who never been in prison go through. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you you know what I'm saying? Like, you never gonna hear me talk about an internal thing. You know what I'm saying? You're never
Mm-hmm.
gonna hear me, far as out or in or this is a lot of things
Right.
from prison that I've learned. You get what I'm saying? Like, and people can be whoever they want to be. You don't
Exactly.
know. Like, you know what I'm saying? People can be whoever they want to be is one thing I learned in prison. And how to love myself is number
Mm.
one.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? Number one, how to love
You
myself
gotta love
because
yourself.
yeah, that taught me how to respect myself. That taught me that, like, people only know how to respect me off of how I respect myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That
what I'm
goes a
saying?
long way.
Yeah, so if you get in my car and my car is dirty, that's how you think to
They
treat
gonna
it.
treat your
You get
shit
what I'm
dirty.
saying? Like, so when
Unless
it's
they
like,
just some nasty motherfuckers.
yeah, you know what I mean? This is just life. So it's like it taught me a lot. Prison, I don't advise nobody to go. This is what I'm telling my son, because my son's 17, and and I
Mm-hmm.
go through being a dad, and
And then
you know, yeah, he
going
going
through
through
your
his little street stuff,
experiences.
and now the court things, and I'm trying to tell him, like, you know, it ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it ain't it. You
And
know?
then some people don't take it that way because, oh, you did it. But
Yeah.
I feel like people should listen to the people that been through it already so they don't have to go through it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's the key to life. Always have an open mind and, always be willing to take on and listen to not somebody that's, they fucked up, but,
Yeah.
certain people, they want to give you the key and
Yeah.
show you the way. So always
And
be
then you
willing
gotta
to
and
accept
then
that.
you and then you gotta know like this in this industry, man, like yo, sometimes say for instance, right, somebody can say something to you and wish they never said it to you. Like they can just be
That's a
feeling good
fact.
that day.
Ah,
They can just be feeling good that day and gave you some
I just
crazy
told you
knowledge,
some
but
shit like,
you just so out of the loop. Like people when
mm-hmm,
people telling you certain things, man, listen, man, you know what I'm saying? Whether you take from it or what you don't take from it, that's that. But it's like, yo, people can tell you a ideal that was crazy to me and
mm-hmm.
then wish the
And
next
now
morning be
I'm
like,
doing
yo,
it.
damn, I wish I never said that to him.
Like,
I don't,
thank
he might not
you.
remember. I hope he don't remember it. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Stuff like that. Like you just, man, it's
nah.
gotta pay attention, man. You can learn from anything. You can learn from everybody. You know,
That's a fact.
I'm 33, my son's 17. I learned from him.
Mm-hmm.
I learned from people around me. I'm a male. I learn from my female. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a
it's a
fact.
bunch of things, man. Like just the acknowledgement of knowing you don't know everything. You
Yeah,
know?
because life is a circle. Like, life, you would think as soon as you think shit cool, life will
Yeah,
be like,
yeah. Life be
boom.
life.
Life be life and for real. Smack you
Yeah,
dead in the head. You got 3 knots. Like, what the hell? It'd
hundred
be
percent.
crazy. What advice would you give to someone or a youth today, especially the ones facing similar challenges or similar experience to you, and they're coming home and they want to step into this field?
Put yourself around good people. Put yourself around people that's doing something similar of what you're wanting to do.
Mm,
You know, when they say like you're a product of your environment, you don't have to be, but that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put yourself around, you know, six hustlers, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
a fact.
More than likely you're gonna be the seventh hustler. You know what I'm saying? If you put yourself around six cameramen, more than likely you're gonna be trying to be the seventh cameraman.
That's a
It's like so you're a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? If a girl was raised, in a house to where her aunts and cousins, everything was, selling or
everything
whatever.
is like
It's
the
like
way
you're a
it
product of
is.
your environment. You get what I'm
That's a
saying? So
fact.
it's like whatever, just put yourself around people that's doing things similar that you want to do. That's number one.
And I would say you can actually say that and actually give that advice because I don't know if anyone who's on the live, if you do know Streets, he's done a lot of things for the community, especially for the
Yeah.
young people. If you guys don't know, like he's put together many of children's community giveaways events.
Mm.
Shout out to you too for that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
not a lot of
Appreciate
people
you.
can sit here and organize that. So how is
Yeah.
that? What is the cause behind that? What even put you in the
Um,
mindset to be on that? What's that?
really definitely knowing that like it's nothing like that in my neighborhood where I grew up.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then two, what made it that much easier is like my cousin, like my cousin, we both Leos, and we got the similar hearts, so it's like when I hit Flyboy,
Passionate.
and we was like first like seeing him with the back to school drive and
Hmm.
and everything, it was like just he helped me a lot because it's not just somebody that's with it with me full force behind it. Anything that I
Right.
do with the kids or on the kids or giving back, my cousin Flyboy, is there to with me to
Right.
assist a
Yep. I
hundred
remember I
percent.
was a part of one of
You
those
know,
events.
yeah,
Definitely a
yeah. So
fulfilling
shout out
event
Bros
for
and Co's.
everybody. Shout out
Shout
to
out
him too.
yeah, shout out Bros and Co's. The moving
The moving
company.
company.
Yeah, like it all comes full circle.
How important is it to you to give back to your community?
Um, 100%. It's important because I be looking at it like some of these stores, even and this and that. It's like, yo, bro, you can progress and go so much further by helping people. You know what I'm saying? Like giving back. It's like I be looking at my corner store I was raised at, and I keep it real. I just be keeping it solid. I be looking at my corner store, And it's like I got him complaining to me about like, you know, the trash that the kid that we left out, or you know what I mean, and this and that. Bro, it's like, bro, give back to the community. Like it's big and important. Like it helps your soul. Like it helps you. It helps your, you know, your business, your brand, your family. You know what I mean? Like it's all about who you bless, you know, in ways that's like you're not expecting nothing to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%. What's up with my guy Joe, man? What's up with you, Joe? How you been, man?
Oh shit! I ain't even noticed that you was up there by yourself. Hold on.
No, you good. I started
Shout out to
talking to the
everybody
people
right now.
though.
We get Winter back
Yeah, I
in here,
start. You
y'all.
know what I'm saying? I started talking to the people, man. You know.
He's so good at it. I looked up like, who he talking
I'm
to?
so
Oh
tight
shit!
because
Yeah,
every
hell
time
yeah.
I get good, I literally text everybody before I got on here that I knew was going to blow my phone up that I'm going live. And it's just like, okay, now y'all just being rude at this point. But no, we're back. We're back. Shout out to
Yeah.
y'all. It's probably really not that important. Um, but I love y'all. Thanks for the love. We
Yeah.
back. Damn. But nah, back to what we was talking about though.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh, like the book bag giveaways, that was raw.
yeah,
You doing
yeah.
another one this year?
100%, you know, 100%. Yes, you know, I'm trying, you know, this is my year. You know, I just be, you know, I learned humbleness. I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? But for me, this is my year. Like, you know, it's not just about music. It's Street
Mm-hmm.
Sopranos 4 industry year. This going into my fifth, no, this is my 6th year, you know, officially, you know, that 5-year mark is like, um, this is that year, you know. So I'm trying to come Plur Fest. I'm trying to come book bag
Oh wow.
giveaway. I'm trying to, you know, get out here to the kids and talk. You know what I'm saying, and speak to
Uh-huh.
them motivational. Not just on, you know what I mean. I'm
And
trying to,
more like a movement type.
yeah, movement and what we doing, because I got a lot of people who support me and follow me who don't listen to my music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They because I learned that people gotta love you as a person. It's like my guy Joe Adams, you know, commented on the joint. You say Streets is a dope person. You know, people
Mm,
gotta love you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
and once I learned that, I was able to drop my outer shell, far as like having to be so tough. You know, like
Exactly.
if you, God know what it is, you know, anybody play with me in a certain way or this and that, we move accordingly and operate, but it's like I don't have to wear it
You
on my
don't have to
face.
wear it though. That's a fact.
Yeah, and that's what I had to learn through the years. So it's a lot, you know, that I learned in this, that I can help the community with. I can give it
Exactly.
back to them by speaking it to them, you know what I mean, in a way that they can understand it.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of role models right now, especially for these young kids. They doing so much. They don't have an outlet.
Yeah,
There's not an outlet. There's not really anybody willing to give the time to the young children, especially with the prices and everything shooting up out the ass. We
yeah,
gotta make shit happen. So yeah, that's nice that you give back to the community.
100%. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
100%.
let's get back into the music now. That we've touched on that topic. Shout out to you too, by the way, and everybody that helped with the organization.
We can play a
You
video
know,
winner.
yeah, let's play a
You
video.
hear
Oh my
me?
gosh, yes,
Yo,
I got
hold
some
on.
sauce on
Yo,
y'all real
hold on.
quick.
How oh, okay, go ahead. Cause if you would have told Key, you would have told me this before, I would have sent you me and Rick video that I'm getting ready to drop. It would have
What
been an
y'all just dropped
exclusive on the
it?
platform, man. Like, you know what I'm
Send
saying?
that shit.
Can we see it? Can
I'm
we
about
see
to send
it?
it to
Can
you
we see
right
it?
now,
I'm
man,
good
so
at
we can
my
play that
job.
for the
Send it.
people.
We'll get that shit played.
Yeah,
So you can,
We're gonna
you can
start it
play
off
that.
with the "You Hear Me." Let's
You
go.
hear
we
me?
getting exclusives.
Exclusives, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I
They're
rain.
like, why don't you trust nobody?
Damn. Fuck with me. Are we just getting started, by the way? Yeah. Well, look. Okay, I only fuck with bosses who only wear crosses and everything's dripping, just like a faucet. Yeah. If it ain't about money, it's really important. I'm up early serving like it's Timmy Hortons. I'm only call it murder if I need the service. Then everything's church, like Sunday service. It's only my family here, no need to be nervous. But know everybody around me gotta serve a purpose. I told my little cousin Alex, my home is his palace. Cause we both slept nights in grandma's attic. That first lick I ever hit turned me to an addict. And ever since then, I just gotta have it. I never claimed a bitch, they ran through it's a throwaway, but it's brand new. You hear me? Yeah, they say I done about like everything, so it ain't a day that I can't do. Well, alright, they say streets had division, Trizzy had a mission. Now I treat the booth like I'm back in the kitchen. You know I keep a pole, but we ain't talking fishing. His body's still on earth, but his soul's missing. He want me to take a listen, but I don't pay attention. Look, all you niggas trash, if I must mention. And all you niggas plates, if I get offended. And don't think he BSF, cause you see it pending. I never claimed a bitch, they ran through it's a throwaway, but it's brand new. You hear me? Yeah, they say I done about like everything, so it ain't a day that I can't do. Well, alright. Yeah. You know what the fuck it is for me, man? Yeah. It's Mr. Will Alright. Yeah. Trust nobody, motherfucking music group. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Black Soprano Family Records. Yeah.
You had them on side for that.
Yeah, 100%. We
Ooh-wee.
gotta bring them out.
Like, come on now. Tell me about that. Tell me about the creative, creatives behind that, the inspiration behind that video.
You know, the crazy thing about that time is like it was at that time where the hype is around you. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right,
like,
right.
we had a very creative team around that time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
This was who was that? Papo and Christiana minds being put together, and
Mm.
the
Good. Took it.
and then Britt shooting the video. You know what I'm saying? It was
Fire.
amazing. Those times, man. This is what I learned from. Is where I come from. It's the everything of the brand now. I go back to
Yeah.
those specific videos and compete with what I'm doing next. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So it's like those the epitome of what I got going on.
Mm. So, what do you think the mindset is that you have to have in order? What is it that you have to have to bring all these people together to act on one accord for something like this? Like, what does it take?
Um, One, belief in yourself.
Mm,
When you believe in yourself and you love yourself, you respect yourself, people are going to see how you move off of that.
mm.
So, you know, and then two, people want to be people want to be part of something that's organized. Everybody
That's a
is
fact.
disorganized. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
when people can see something actually being organized, like that day was crazy, because really thinking about it's a lot of pieces that had to play their part. It
Exactly.
was a car meets, the cops, stopping, shutting down the car meets. So it's like we going from this location that gotta go over to
All the
this
way over here.
location to over here. And so just
Shout out to the
everybody,
camera guy too,
yeah,
because
shout
sheesh.
out, yeah, and that was her last name Lawson, I think, Brittany, but Brittany, that was Brit,
Mhm.
filmed by Brit. Um Amazing video. Amazing video. We do amazing work now. You hear me?
Of course, you hear me? Yo, ass. Yo, swear to God. So, what was the most memorable performance for you in your career? What would you say was like one of your favorite moments, favorite
um,
performances?
I still got to go to my Buffalo July 9th show a few years back. You know,
Mm.
um, so shout out to, the world is yours, Randy and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
I'm so solid because I don't even stand next to a lot of these people still that I name, but what I
Mm.
never take away from is, what they did at
What
that
they
time.
have
You know what I'm
done.
saying? Like we
Right.
created that together, and that moment of that show, it's the first time to where I performed like an hour and a half hour, straight, with a band behind me, and
Right.
bringing, artists that I rock with to come out with me, and, and to see that room filled, was everything, yeah,
Wow.
that's still my favorite memorable, performance. And I've been on tour with Butch, I've been on tour with Conway, I've been on, tour with Bass. I've been on a lot of shows, and nothing to take away from them. It's just like
But that
when,
was like
yeah,
something that you
yeah,
pushed. That was something
that's
like we really
yeah,
fuck with you.
yeah. And Butch
Like we
came to that
fuck with
show.
y'all as a whole, but we
Yeah.
fuck with you too.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
Because even that
powerful.
night I watched, like, Benny came to that show, and
Mm.
I watched, the people still, like, I watched people and supporters
Mm.
not trying to play Benny too much, knowing that it's street
Hmm.
soprano night.
It's
So
the
it's like when
streets.
you can watch that and see that happens like that, and it's like, man, Butch know who he got. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We're good. Everybody's timing is timing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But Butch know what he got and who he got. You know what I'm saying? As
I
far
know
as
he was
music
sitting up there
wise,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
100%. 100%.
Big bully.
Yeah.
Man, so what themes or influences do you draw upon in your music, and how do they reflect on your personal journey and your personal life?
Um, now I got to a point to where, like, I always talked about my life in the music, but now we get real, descriptive and real personal. So it's like, you know, it can reflect if the stories and things that I'm mentioning, the people isn't ready to accept it or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, for instance, like I had this conversation with my baby mom, because it's like I done been through hell and back with her. So it's like, a lot of that's gonna come in the music. And she was
Hmm.
like, like, I don't have a problem with anything that you say about, things of our past or what we've been through or whatever, because it
Exactly.
actually
That's something
happened.
that you've been through in your
Yeah, it's
life.
something that you've been through in your life. So it's
Hmm.
like, now if you have somebody else who don't like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for instance, my bro and who was my bro and my co-defendant, we talked because we're official. It's like,
Hmm.
when that was your bro, and you could have did more, or you could have stood up, and
Right.
you didn't, and you whoop de
And
whoop.
you
It's like,
didn't. You made
come
that
on.
decision. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
it's like, come on. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
it's like, so it's just, if I was to talk about my times of going through that, and he don't perceive it well, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Or if he do perceive it, that's, you know what I mean? So that's how I can reflect in real life.
Mm.
When rappers is talking about their actual life. You know,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
And I
how
understand
do
it being more relatable.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
life is relatable. You know what I'm saying? When I want to talk about things that I've never been through or never seen, that's when people don't relate. My
Yeah,
life is
that's a fact. Like,
relatable.
huh? Who is this streets? He acting
Yeah,
brand new today.
yeah, yeah,
What he been do?
yeah.
Mm-mm. How do people interact with you like now versus before you started doing the music? Is it the same reaction? Do you get like people sometimes they come around for certain reasons? How do you deal with that? And what is that like?
Um, again, I take the good with the bad. I take it all the same. Like, I had one of the bros hit me, right, and I rock with bro, and so because I rock with bro, I rock with his mans. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because that's bro.
That's your bro.
Now, yeah, now when bro hit me for a feature, and then when I'm start talking about funds that I've been talking about 2-3 years ago, when you asked me about the record, when he
Right.
come back like, why would I pay you? It's like, why
What?
would I get on a song? Like, what you like?
No.
This just mind boggles me. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, um,
Wow.
it's like, yeah, it's almost like is it an
Yeah, it
insult? Are
is
we
kind of an
cool? Are we
insult. Like
not? So it's
it,
like,
it is.
so what was the question again? Because I gotta remember where I was going with that.
Yeah, so basically I asked, how do you deal with people and how they treat you then
Yeah, it's
versus now when their reactions? Do they treat you the same or is it different? And how do you deal with that?
it's definitely different. But I take, like I said, I take the good with the bad. So it's like, with that situation is like, that's something else. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
that's a
take the
whole nother
good.
topic.
Yeah, I
That's
take the
another
good.
topic.
Yeah, I take the good with the bad with this.
Yeah. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, it's either they gonna fuck with you or they not.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
know,
either
like,
you rocking with me or you not. So
yeah,
however you deal with me, if you doing it in a way of intent, in a negative intent or an ill will, or you don't have the best interest for us both or for me, you can move the fuck to the side.
yeah,
Or if we doing this together, let's do it together. So
yeah, 100%. You know, and like
yeah.
for me, like if I'm given a like I'm a realist, so it's like if I'm given a platform, I'll help. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it's like understanding. It's just understanding with
Yeah.
this, and respect, man. Respect the next one's craft and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly like what prime example, like what we're doing now.
Yeah,
What we're doing now.
yeah,
Because this goes a long way, whether anybody sees it or not.
100%.
Shout out to Streets for coming on here. You know what I'm saying? Because he
Yeah.
got a lot going on, y'all. Make
Oh
sure y'all
yeah, you know
showing
what I'm
love
saying?
down in the
We
comments, man.
we we got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? We got to go do a little video at 6. You know what I'm saying? So we 3 hours
Oh,
away from
okay. You
that. You
doing
know,
a
we
video
got
today at 6?
yeah today at 6. You know what I'm saying? We got
Working.
we
Light
got
video
on
or
the.
whatever.
I finally made I finally made on the radar. So we going on the radar
Oh,
Monday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got a couple days to get my freestyle ready. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
It's Street Soprano 2026, like he running
You
for
going
mayor or
Yo,
in.
something,
Street,
man. You
email
know?
me that video.
Yeah. You said what, King?
Email me that.
All right. What's the email?
TKRSnet@gmail.com.
Not you about to be on the radar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We
Make sure
working
you
and it's
over
like
here
it
dropping it. You over here dropping
man.
it like it's
I'm
hot.
dropping
Yo,
the
I'm
news on
fucking it.
TKRS, man.
Y'all gotta tune the fucking. This is the like I said. We got the who's of the who's and
Yeah,
where to be. If you not locked in, you missing history because
you
shit is
missing
going down. Is you cool?
it. Yeah. You know
Is you
what
cool?
I'm saying? You missing it, man.
You missing out if you not over here. You not. You really don't know what's going on for real.
Yeah, because it's
My boy
people
just
really
dropped us a
working on their
whole a
craft.
whole record to the EP. We
Yeah.
getting the pre-his like
Yeah, you
line
know
it
what I'm
up for
saying?
him. Do
Yeah.
what they do.
We trying to get the
And we about to show y'all a video that has not been
yeah.
seen yet. This
You know what I'm
this this
saying?
is we over here giving the sauce, dude. Did you
Yeah.
go? I love it. I love
You know what I'm
it. I
saying?
love it. I really love that a lot for us.
It's it's beautiful when you start to work with people who love the work.
Mm-hmm.
People who, love what they do,
The
love what
same
they building.
passion.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Because like, do you love it because you actually love it, or do you love it because it can make you 100,000? You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna show. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it's like what I'm doing, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Me getting on here doing an interview, I love this. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you're gonna be able to sense that and feel that, as far as me answering questions or the vibe I'm
Exactly.
gonna give you at the beginning, because I love what I'm doing. I love what I do. Um, and that's how you you still go further. I still work to get better every song. I still work to get
Mm.
better every studio session. I still work to get better as a dad. Every conversation is like I'm still always working to be the better part of me.
Better
Like,
than
you know what
yesterday.
I'm saying?
So would
Yeah,
you say your motivation is being better than yesterday?
yeah,
Or what
hundred
is your
percent.
motivation? What is your like mantra? What is something you
Doing
live
better.
by?
Like my song, doing better than last year.
Mm.
Always wanting to progress. Like every year I start over. Um, I don't live in none of you know, my past, you know what I'm saying? Like I start
Yeah.
over every year, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so my accolades for this year is like this is my second interview of the year. This is my, you know what I mean? Is I go off those things like that, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't count it as, oh, because I did 100 or more interviews.
Right.
No, it's like this every year. So it's like
Every.
this is my rollout. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is part of,
Mhm.
everything with it.
Do you feel like every year that you do music is different? Like say like how some people do music, but yeah, like every year is like a new rollout. Like this is something new this year. We pushing the new, like a new wave, a
Yeah.
new sound.
um not totally just a new sound, but a progress sound.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like the sound has got to progress. I hear
exactly.
people, sounding the same just on
Yeah,
project, and it's
different
like,
beat, same
that's what that's
flow.
doing. Yeah. So it's like you got to grow as an artist. That's what I give to Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake was always able to not go too far, but progress with the sound. You know,
Gradually.
one project sounds the same and this and that. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
I treat that like installments. So it's like none of my projects sound the same, but some of them can. It's like the installments. Like you hear me one and you hear me two should sound, you know, similar. That's an installment, you know.
Right.
But damn, nothing lasts forever doesn't sound like, you know, Young Black King,
Yeah,
or
right.
you know what I'm saying, or
It's a different tone, a
yeah,
different
it's a different
melody,
song. Yeah,
a different feel. Even though
yeah,
some songs might be like the similar topic, but it'll have a different feel or a different vibe. That makes sense.
100%.
So how do you maintain self-discipline in your career and how do you ensure continuous growth as an artist?
Um, Self discipline you just gotta have.
Mm,
That's why, you know, Street Soprano don't be out on the scene like that a lot. You know, I can be in the strip clubs, I can be in this club, I can go get a section here, I can, you know, go get this chain there. It's just
popping it.
understanding discipline. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
understanding discipline and understand what I'm actually working for. Um, and then what was the other part of the question?
And then I said, how do you continue? How does discipline and growth maintain? How do you maintain your discipline in your career? And how do you ensure continuous growth as an artist?
Continuous growth is just always
Mhm.
wanting to be the better version of myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always working to be better. You know,
That's a fact.
I'm always, you know, striving for more. It's like I'm always, you know, like it's I don't know everything. So I'm always searching
Mhm.
for knowledge. You know, like, you know, you know why people sign music contracts and music deals. You know why people sign the labels?
No, I don't. That's something that I feel like we should know. Like, what is the
Yeah, so
reason for a person
I
to sign for a label?
I'll give you that right now. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
the
because knowledge is
knowledge and
power.
the connections that that label has is what an artist is signing to that label for. So when you
Mm.
got Def Jam and it's 40 years, 50 years that you're signing to them for 40, 50 years of knowledge and connections.
Mm.
You get what I'm
Because you
saying?
could make money off that.
Yeah. So if you sign to me, right, and I've been in the game 5 years, you're signing to me off of my
Ability to help
knowledge
you
and my
gain.
connections that I've made in that 5 years. You get what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's like you got to keep these things in mind. Um, that's all that an artist signs to. It's not about advance. It's not about the money. It's not about those things. It's like literally
Mm.
you're signing for the knowledge that you're gonna learn during this process, so that eventually you can be able to do it on your own.
That
And
makes
then
sense.
yeah, and then you're signing to them for the connections, for them to be able to say, okay, you're on BT, or okay, we're gonna put
Type.
you on this run, or okay, we're gonna, and they can do it because they have the connections with these
Mm.
people. So that's what an artist signs to a label for. So anytime an artist can do those things for itself, I just let you understand that you don't need a label.
Mm. That's key, y'all. I don't think a lot of people know that, but that makes sense. That
Yeah,
would make sense to sign for a label, not for money, but for knowledge, because knowledge is definitely that
yeah,
knowledge holds more weight.
yeah.
Because you can do anything with knowledge. You can create anything with
If
that,
you
and that's
sign
fine.
me,
Yeah.
if you sign me for, if you sign me for 100,000, right?
Mm. You can do a
But
lot with that. You could
you
flip
can do a
that
lot with that.
a
You can
hundred
do a lot,
ways.
a
You
hundred
could flip that
ways.
100 ways.
Now, if you sign me and you gonna give me the knowledge to how to make 100,000, I'd rather that because I can do that a
I
hundred
want to
thousand
do it
times.
myself, so I can make that.
Exactly. I
Two,
can't get you to
I
give
could
me
do
that
that.
100,000 100,000
Cause then
times.
I'm like, damn, I don't know how to get that. I
Yeah,
don't know how to do it. Yeah, you
yeah,
gave it to me, but
yeah,
now I'm not able to obtain that again because
yeah. So
that's
the
only a
knowledge.
one time.
Yeah.
I'd rather know how to get that.
I'd
I'd
rather
rather know
know
how
how
to
to
get
get it.
that.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying? So
fact. Teach
yeah, I'd
me,
rather know
teach
how to
me.
get it.
Cause
Yeah.
then I'll have the knowledge to pass it to somebody so then we could do it together. That's triple.
Then I got the knowledge to pass to my son. I got the
Now
knowledge to
you
pass
starting
to
a
my,
fucking
now you
that's what you
starting
call a
generational
legacy.
wealth. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Generational wealth. That's how you put it down.
yeah, yeah,
But I'm glad that we got to speak about this topic today because
yeah,
oh my goodness, there's like a lot of like yes, like the music is key. The music helps, but the main goal is the legacy. The main goal is to be sustainable. The main goal is knowledge
yeah,
to pass it down to the people coming up, so Yes, that's fire. I'm so glad we got to touch on that. That's nice. What advice would you give to an up and coming artist that's trying to navigate the music industry that might not have the knowledge, or what would be the first thing that you would give them advice to do?
Dial in and work on your craft.
Mm,
Master your sound, master your craft. You know what I'm saying? And don't, don't believe everything you just like. It starts with the music. Like the music isn't everything, but it's the thing that you just gotta have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
mm,
it's like okay, you got the music, now we worried about everything else. But if the music isn't that, then it's like it doesn't.
right.
So it's like I tell an up and coming artist, dial in and work on your sound to where like you're trying to get better every time. Like no artist should be in that mode because this I even heard this from a Wayne interview, but like you should always be working to be better and freshen it up. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
no artist should feel like they in they prime or just their best moment or you're gonna lose that.
ever.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
always
It's
have
like
that hustle mentality, that
yeah,
grind, that humbleness.
yeah, yeah,
What do
respectfully.
you think gets an artist the furthest in the industry? Um I don't want to say personality, but what asset as an artist do you think would be most helpful to achieve the goals that they want to achieve?
I say two. One, you know what I'm saying, is big on what we already been talking on is patience. And then
Yes.
two is being likable. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Is people gotta like you. You know what I'm saying?
that's a
Because a lot
fact.
of these things in this industry, people don't even have to do it. It's like people gotta like you enough to want to
Mm,
do it. Unless people is just moving off money. And
mm.
money is the root of evil, so that's just easy. If like I learned the industry is easy. Like only thing you want is for a feature. That's easy. I want to pay you. I
Yeah,
don't
I will
like
do that.
people
Yeah.
should want to pay for a feature because it's like say for instance you do it for free and you blow up off that. In my head, you only blew because I gave you that feature, right? It's like
Exactly.
you paid your way. I don't want nobody to feel like when I get to working with these Dave Eases and these Styles and you know what I'm saying, that everybody like I don't I want to, you know what I mean? Like some type
We
of
on the
agreement, some
same
type of
playing
payment.
field.
Yeah, we on a, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's the same.
I got a lot of work that I put into this that like you don't want to go unnoticed because you did a song with one person that
Exactly.
you did. I mean, when you could have just gave a couple dollars, it's like it's just
Exactly. Cause
business and
sometimes,
branding.
do you feel like, cause some people I feel like they get a feature and they think the feature is gonna be what drives it. Like the feature is the highlight of my career. How do you feel on that topic? And like, do you feel like having a feature from like a top artist is like the only thing that's like, oh, I made it?
Um, no, not at all. Uh, I do feel like more today that it plays a role far as like just it don't even got to be the big artists, but just like everybody is taking data from this person and data from that
Hmm.
person. So it's like it is big and important to network and to you know
Yeah.
like my fans like a lot of my fans aren't BSF fans.
Mm,
You get what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of BSF fans aren't Street Soprano fans yet. You get what I'm
right.
saying? Because like it's us merging it, but it's like that's just being able to bring something to the table. You
Mm,
get what I'm saying? Like I have people like when Rick do this record with me, is people that it's a fan base that he has that's not tapped
mm-hmm,
into me that will, and then it's a fan base that I have that's not tapped into him that will. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? And this goes on a level of just working with multiple people. So
And
it
that
is
builds a connection. That's
yeah, it
fire.
plays a part, you know what I'm saying? It plays a part, but it's not the everything, like and if you don't got that artist, you know what I mean? I'm just giving real gems and real jewels. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't got
Hmm.
that artist, your song is just as good as dead, man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
So it's
fact.
like, you know what I mean? Like start working. Don't like it when y'all talking these agreements is like even if say for instance I would have did the song for free, like you need me. If I'm the feature artist on the song, you need me to help you
Yeah,
push the
you need
song,
me.
or it's not gonna
Exactly.
do nothing unless you just putting the money behind it. So it's like people gotta
Exactly.
understand this.
Especially if we're not even on the same playing field.
Yeah,
I see it would make more sense if we doing something with this. We on the same playing field. I'm not coming to you as a, oh, I need you to do this for me so I can get my shit on.
yeah,
No, I'm coming to you with this because I want you on this feature because I know you're gonna sound good on this, and this shit is already busting right now. We can have this shit busting together type shit.
yeah,
I don't know if
hundred
that
percent.
makes sense.
No, it do. It's just and it does make sense 100%. You know, and anybody that you want to work with, man, you should never want to work with that person if you feel like
Yeah,
you wouldn't want to pay that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
yeah.
saying that you should have to pay that person, but what I'm saying is
But
like you
take
good
care of
enough
them.
to
Make
get
sure
on a
they
song.
good.
You good enough for me to
Yeah,
want you on my song, but you're not good enough for me to want to pay you to be on my
to pay
song.
you to get
It's
on it.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
pay for features myself. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's like, and it's like I understand it because I'm from an aspect of like this is rapper's life. You get what I'm saying? Like
And
for
to be
instance,
honest, to drop a song, just to drop one song, it costs money to drop a song. So
yeah,
why
you
would
know,
you want to come and try to get a feature from an artist who you see is solidified, who you see is grinding hard as fuck and dropping that bag every time they drop a song? Why wouldn't you want to support them? You just
yeah,
want to come over here and just like kind of like mooch off them in a bit, even though you a fan and I would
yeah,
love to do it, but support it in a bigger way. Yeah, I feel like that goes a long way.
100%. No, hundred
Hmm.
percent. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Honesty is key.
that's a
Yeah, shout
fact.
out the streets, man. That file is like a gigabyte large. It's crushing the system, bro. I've never been sent a video this big. I
Can
don't
we play it still?
You
Can we
hear
still
me?
play it though?
Listen, man. Shout out to my guy. You know what I mean? I like
listen,
Thursdays, man. My new videographer from out of Rhode
man.
Island, man.
Listen,
You know.
he using a red? He using something
Yeah,
crazy over
man.
there
We use it.
because the
Yeah, man.
file
You know
size is
we
insane.
we
All right,
working,
y'all. We
man.
trying to render this down. I'm gonna hit y'all with another Street Soprano video while I get this one ready for y'all. Have some patience, like he said earlier, man. We getting into it. Let's go.
You
Patience
hear
is
me?
key.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
So like, why don't you trust nobody?
Well, all right. Dick. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Look. I pull up and I get that dumping. And if I front you something, more than likely you don't owe me nothing. Look, me and Heck blood like that's my big cousin. And if I bring I said, then I get the dumping. You hear me? Look, it ain't for debation, it ain't no discussion. Drum get the drumming like a percussion and cause concussions. He told you he was a shooter, but I know he wasn't. And tell the judge to free my little cousin. Well, alright, this shit get real in here. Fuck how you feeling here, cause we was just serving out Brody a fucking millionaire. BSF the mob, 10B the label. A nigga tried me, well, that's Cain and Abel. They say Street Soprano plugged in like cable. Well, alright, it's no squares at the round table. Used to make them lay down. Now we take PayPals in. Until you come up, my nigga, oh, you should stay down. I told my niggas headshots, no waist down. And be sure to leave no cases round. My plug used to be Spanish, but I ain't Haitian now. And the dope was like Jamaican brown. You hear me? And if I did it, then I had to do it. No, my bro is shooter. Put my city on my shoulders like I'm Martin Luther. Don't ask me questions, that ain't what I'm used to. Your money short, then you gon' need a booster. I done sold birds like a fucking rooster. Exact everything like a fucking producer. You the man of your city, I ever introduce ya. And when you with the mob, it's hard to stay neutral. We do as the mob what you niggas never used to. You ought to say your man like Narcan. I'm with some niggas who all run the jungle like Tarzan. If I can't find him, I bet 100 large can. If I can't get it in the club, I bet my broad can. And I be in the most dangerous places, but never nervous. If he tried, then he failed, he never scratched the surface. On God, I'm a different person. You must have misinterpreted. You niggas clown like Phineas and Ferb.
Yo. Yeah,
Yeah.
that video was flame. That song was flame. I feel like every time you get on a beat though, like you always talk about something and it's always I don't have like any like it's not ever anything to be like, oh, this motherfucker, like I ain't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
Yeah.
ever none of that ever. And
Yeah.
especially when it comes to like the graphics, the visuals, the song, the quality, everything is always there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I would
No.
just say, like he
Yeah.
say in another one, doo-doo-doo.
Mm-hmm. Do 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 do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not
I
the
mean,
doo-doo-doo. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? It's a Buffalo thing, man. You know, it's a Black Soprano family thing. It's and that's just me. That's just me flexing and stunting. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, it's a thing where somebody cares. And when you love what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing and you care about what you're doing, you trying to get better. It's like TKRS. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
TKRS today is better than it was 5 years ago, right?
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like we
Yeah,
all we all we all growing, we all growing as people, as brands, uh as men, as women. You know what I'm saying? We all growing and we gotta wanna grow for something to
that's a
be,
fact.
better or even bigger than what it is.
That's a fact. And then sometimes it always takes somebody to do it, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because some
yeah,
people don't have the will or they don't have the effort and they don't have the energy to do it.
yeah,
And it's like, you ain't gonna do it, but guess who is?
yeah. I'm I'm
Me.
I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
And if you ain't, trust me, I'm
Uh,
that bitch. I'm gonna be that bitch.
yeah, yeah. Talk
You
that.
you probably ain't that bitch, but I am.
Yeah, talk that.
I am. I'm gonna be that bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Shit.
saying?
So
Respectfully.
respectfully, like respectfully, no disrespect to however y'all
Hmm.
you might do that in your household, but
Yeah.
over here,
Over here it's a little different. Over here it's a
over
little
here,
different. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know,
It's
and everything is
uh,
cycle. The roller coaster ride is definitely a thrill. Okay,
you
yeah,
hit me.
you hear me?
All
So
right.
outside of
Y'all.
music, you got it in there,
Go
Sean?
ahead, winner. Go ahead,
You
winner.
got
You
it in
good?
there? Oh, I was gonna ask. Let me ask one
Nah,
more
nah.
question though.
What I was gonna say was this: what we gonna do? Because I gotta do a video countdown a little bit tonight. So I was gonna bring him in to introduce it at the start of the video countdown. I gotta be able to bring it in. This shit is a gig, bruh. This shit is crazy. I never see. Yo, he shot this on a cinema camera from the future. I promise you,
Yo,
this file
and
is
this shit
crazy.
so clear.
It's
Yo,
crazy.
yeah. I want Winter to see it though, you know what I'm saying? Cause she was like fake
This
there.
shit
Like I
is
want her to be
it's
able to
definitely
see it.
crazy. This shit is at 25%. It is loading. Like I had a joke, but they was gonna get offended. With that being said, y'all look, check this out, man. I want to thank. We got a couple more questions, winner.
Yes, we do.
Can she hear me?
I can hear you.
We got a couple more questions.
Can you hear me? Street, can you hear me?
Oh shit.
Lightweight.
Uh-oh.
Okay, wait.
That audio from
Wait.
Winter's kicking in. See, man, listen.
That audio
Yeah,
from
double check.
Winter.
Yeah, swing back in and swing back out right quick. Your audio is a little glitchy. Shout out to everybody that's watching, that's tapped in right now. We live on all platforms. We in here with Street motherfucking Soprano, man. Okay, listen, we live on like I say about 12, 13 pages right now. We appreciate everybody that's tapped in across all those pages. Okay. Like I said, man, like he's been talking consistency, the ability to take shit serious and take yourself and your craft serious. That's what we're focused on this year. And we appreciate Streets for coming up here. We got a couple more questions for Streets. I want to play this video. This shit at 35%. This shit is low and like, oh, right? I want to get it done. If I can get it done, that will be great. But if not, we do have the video countdown later. If he could just pop up for a couple seconds and shout it out, and we'll bring it in, we will appreciate that as well. You know what I mean? Because yeah, he gave me a file. Just in layman's terms, the average video file was about 128 megabytes. Okay, he sent me damn near a gig. So my system was like, wait a minute. We back in here though. When are you back?
It's still a
Yes.
little crazy.
He
Yo,
in the
yo, and that's
blender.
how you know, the video crazy because it's only a 2 minute song.
Yo, that's insane.
That motherfucking
Here we go. Yo, that
Shout out to
audio
my
over there for
guy,
Winter,
man.
man. Man, shout out to Winter, man. The audio's still doing it. She over there sound like a sheep. She over there. Yo, bitch. Winner, we can't hear you. Look, it's like, I love the energy though. You gotta love the energy, man. Shout out to Winner Peace, man. Always in here, taking the time out her day to really talk to these artists, to really break it down and really show a different side to artists. And that's the goal over here, man. We want to show y'all that y'all have these preconceived notions about these artists that may or may not be true. I don't know, but we gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? We're gonna tap in with these artists and we're gonna do our due diligence when it comes down to media, man. You know what I mean? These artists deserve a consistent. Yeah, these artists deserve a consistent media page. No shade on anybody else, but real media to compete with those real media pages. We talking World Star Hip Hop, we talking Black TV, we talking shit. Even Adam 21. It's the same. It's the same. It was Adam 22, whatever his fucking name is. It's the same shit.
I know what you meant, though.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's the same shit, consistency, posting a lot. Actually, while you guys been on live, I think I posted about 7 or 8 reels. We are constantly giving out content at all times. So I do appreciate, the artists coming in and, breaking down their stories, breaking down their past. I literally don't know where the hell Winter went. She's somewhere in the biosphere right now. We're trying to get her back in here, man. I want to say though, shout out. I got a perfect question for you. To these artists that may feel like are you at the point in your career where you feel like you're over the showcases and the local situations?
That's hard. That's a good. Yeah.
See, that's why they don't let me do the interviews. You see?
Hell yeah, man. Fuck it, man. You want the answer to the question. Hell yeah, man. I can't, man. I'm just playing, But no, yeah.
Fuck this.
Because I have to. I gotta raise value on myself. And like, my lawyer is Rick James' brother, right? And he tells me this. He told me, if you performing at the same clubs and the same little joints that everybody is performing at, what the hell is the difference from you? And he old school with it. You know what I mean? Rick James's manager. He was rest in peace, Rick James. You know what I'm saying? But he was his manager.
He lived with my mommy for a little bit.
Yeah, so he's schooling me on these things. So it's like in order for me to raise value, I can't be at these. It doesn't raise value for me no more.
Elevate, you become. Not saying that you bigger than the program, not saying that you bigger than that, because you can always come back and show love. Yeah. But you trying to elevate, like, I already did this. I want to go perform for Rolling Outbacks. You feel like I want to perform at arenas. These are the things that I'm touching.
Yeah, that audio is kicking ass. Yeah. That audio. We hear you though. You do want to perform for those big arenas. Yeah. No, but you do want to perform Rolling Out. We hear you a little bit. It's glitchy. I don't know. Is it the charger again? It might be the charger. She got one of those corner store chargers in. You can't be using them. You can't use them $5 chargers. Good.
There you go.
She bought that shit because it lit up.
I'm gonna just say this.
You back?
I'm gonna just say this.
You back? It was the charger.
It's working.
Yeah, you back.
Okay, because I was about to stress out. Okay, it's definitely the phone. I had this phone for like 2 years. Fuck iPhone. They got me stuck in this bill plan. I owe $700 more. I'm gonna just pay it off next month, y'all. Chill on me.
You got a car note on that cell phone.
Buy the dead ass though. These motherfuckers, man. But life. Like I said, at the end of the day, life. You gotta priorities. You gotta prioritize. The phone ain't important right now. What's important is this. And you fall saying what we got going on. Technical difficulties ain't stopping the motion, ain't stopping the flow. At the end of the day, y'all hear me?
Yeah. Shout out.
You sound like
shout
Streets.
Out to Buffalo. Yo, shout out to Buffalo, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buffalo because like regardless of if all the artists is fully coming together or not, at Root-de-Root, bro, we look good, man. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo is.
But Streets, why do you feel that? Why do you feel like artists feel like I can't pay that feature? You think it's a pride thing? Because I heard you say it earlier, and like
it is a pride thing. I sound crazy?
No, that's Winter. I'm telling you, she got the power to fuck up all the audio. Hold on, let me mute her right quick. Go ahead, keep talking right quick. We figuring this out. It's that iPhone.
It is time to upgrade, man. It is a pride thing, because it's like, but at the same time, this business don't come with pride. That's why me and Rick single that I'm about to drop, off my album is more integrity, less pride. Because like you ain't gonna get nowhere with it, man. Like pride, like long as nobody disrespecting you, long this what Bush told me, man. It's like people don't know what it takes to get stuff done. Long as you ain't having to do nothing devilish, long as you ain't having to do nothing gay, long as you ain't having to beg a nigga, get it done. Like, don't be worried. You know what I'm saying? Get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, man, knowledge is power. But it is a pride thing, bro. You know,
Yeah, I think a
it
lot
is a
of it,
pride.
hard work scares people.
You know what I'm
Hard
saying?
work really
Streets of
does scare people.
yeah, I paid, you know what I mean? Shout out to Shay Nor, you know what I'm saying? But Shay Nor being on my album, like if you see artists is on my album, man, I'm streets paid them, man. More than 100% likely, man. You
And
know what I'm
that's a
saying?
big
Unless
part of
I'm
it. You
giving my
have no problem
platform.
paying an artist that's in a bigger position than you.
No,
Then why would
no.
an artist that's not in your position have a problem with paying you? It's just how the system works.
Just how it
Um,
works.
you know what I mean? And we can't pay bills with friendship. I don't know why they
Yeah,
think that. I don't.
yeah. It doesn't work.
I can't play your album when the light bill due, gang. It's just not
It
going.
doesn't
It's not
work.
going to coincide.
Yeah.
They go not going to
Respectfully.
dance their way back to the truck. They go cut it off.
Res-
Look, yo,
respectfully. Respectfully.
respectfully, that's just how this shit
Yeah.
go, man. Big
Man.
shout out to everybody watching right now, man. Another question I have for Streets, right? I have a good question for Streets. What when it comes to keeping up with the appearances, right? How important is it that to you to keep up with the appearance and the look of an artist?
Well, to me, it plays a factor and it's important, but it's like me, for instance. I have the look. You get what I'm saying? Like you either gotta have it or you don't. We get up here right now. I gotta go get my hair retwisted. You understand what I'm saying? I got my shit cut, but it's like we up here in a Benny shirt. We look like Street Soprano. You get what I'm saying? We look like Street Soprano. So you gotta have it. It's really not just the chain and the watch and everything that a rapper looks like. It's like, are you a rapper? Before you got the question of do you look like a rapper, ask yourself, are you a rapper? You know what I'm saying? And then the appearance, it is important far as just be clean, man. Just look clean, man. If you can't do the Gucci Louis Prada, you know what I'm saying? Just wear a clean black, just wear clean. It just look
Bro,
fresh.
like
It's
I
just
don't they
clean.
sell them at the corner store, bro. I don't
It's simple.
understand. I
It's
just
simple. You know what I'm saying?
it's
Just look clean. That's
$5.
that's all it is. Just have a shirt look new. You know what I mean? Like, even if you wore it 5 times, it still look new. You good. You get what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But you just gotta have it in your heart that you are a rapper, and you'll
How do you
start to
feel
grow
about
into
fake
looking
jewelry?
like
As a person
fake.
that's around a lot of real jewelry, how do you feel about fake jewelry? Because I sees it
Um
and it stands out a lot if you know. But if you don't know, and sometimes I guess it works. But like I just don't see. I want to know your opinion on it.
Me, I won't say I'm against it for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like what they do to make it work. Cause I heard this, far as like, fake it until you make it. With me personally, it's like, nah, I'm just not with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why like my career, you don't see me fronting. You get what I'm saying? Those like that video right there in the background, that chain is, you know what I'm saying, is what it was at that time. It's not us putting on a watch. It's not us putting on none of the chains. If I gotta fake it to make it, then this whole thing is almost fake to me. It's like I want to be respected for me at the end of the day too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you gotta know, man. Know a target come on you with that. You know what I'm saying? Know when you whether if it's real, fake, or whatever, man. When you pushing that and that's what you doing. I mean, know that you're a target, man. So just be ready to be able to know that
Yeah,
the
that's
people
crazy.
around you, you putting them in harm's way. You putting yourself in harm. You got to be ready for it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
risking
So it's like
everybody's life for fake jewelry is not. It's not
risking
it. It's
everybody
not
life
the.
for fake jewelry is not
It's
it's not working.
insane.
It's not a game, and that's what I just got to for you to understand why I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not risking my life or the people around me life on fake jewelry. These people gonna want to come rob us and take it from us or do whatever, and we doing it for. It's not worth it.
It's better to earn it because when you get it the right way, it
Yeah,
comes with the security. It comes with the. It makes sense.
yeah,
Like I try to tell these
yeah,
artists, if you want to be taken seriously, you can't pop up as a new artist at a open mic with $500,000 worth of jewelry on. It
yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
logically make
You gotta
sense. It's
grow
just
into it. If you really building a brand, let the people want to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? Like reason why I fuck with TKRS as much as I do because I've grew with you. Whether our this
God.
connection or hearing that, bro, like people want to grow with you. People love to see that your streams today is better than they was 2 years ago or this and that. People want to grow with you. So if I would have came on the scene with the BSF and a Watt and they, it's just like it's just what's the epitome now? What's the higher up? Like it's
And a lot of
people want to
times too,
grow
the
into it.
artists kind of hide behind what they have to kind of
Yeah,
block out their personalities and their lack of ability to really channel like their inner selves. I think a lot of it has to do with it's a lot of big chains on little men.
yeah,
And that's
100%.
something that it's a lot of that, you know, and it's also a lot
That's
of chains hiding the lack of dental plans. But
yeah,
that's that's neither
that's
here
another
nor there.
story. That's another
But
story.
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
But I've
you know what I
never in my
mean?
life seen a Cartier and the teeth like that's crazy. But no,
Yeah,
my whole thing
yeah,
is that I think a lot of times too, and they hide behind that with their music as well because you if you have the look only gets you so far. Like I've been seeing a lot of artists that paid the top videographers, they done got the Rolls Royces in the joint, the shit's fire. As soon as they open their mouth, you just want to stop it. You just
yeah,
get this shit off my screen. And it's
yeah,
just like it's one of those Ice JJ Fish moments where you're looking at it
yeah,
like this is supposed to be fire. You had the
yeah.
preparation, you got a manager, you got everything, but you didn't take
Got
the time and
everything.
put it into your actual work.
Yeah, gotta
You know what I mean?
master that
That's
craft.
important. That's
Master
important.
that
Okay, I got
craft.
the video semi ready. Give me about 5 more minutes. We gonna talk it out. We gonna talk it out. I did the impossible. I had to compress it, had to fight it. A whole bunch of shit had to happen over here, man. But we got back to it, man. Winter can't talk right now. Shout out to Winter, man. We
And
got
this is
she here though. She here though. She holding
and
it
this is
down.
what's
How do,
well,
go
go ahead,
ahead.
finish, bro.
How do you feel about the up and coming artists that feel as if they feel left out? Is it possible? Is that a real thing? Feeling left out, or do you just not working hard enough?
No, it's like me with being BSF. You know what I'm saying? Like streets can feel left out. You know what I'm saying? Or you can feel like work, bro. Just work. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta win people over. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta win people over. You gotta win yourself over first. You know what I'm saying? Do you like believe in yourself? And if and once you do that, people like over time you'll get it, man. I love the brotherhood, that I worked up with BSF because I worked it up. If I would have just came on scene and it's just giving out like fake IDs or something, it's just fake, man. This shit fake. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, um, yeah, I don't know if I answered your question for you, bro, but like,
Yeah, it's not because I remember the process. Like you said, we've grown together. So
yeah,
I remember the process where these artists were like, is he really BSF?
yeah,
Or is it
yeah,
really a BSF thing? Or why doesn't he get enough love from BSF? And
mhm,
where's the BSF support? It was a lot of questions. And I remember
yeah,
seeing through it with like not a care in the world. Like
yeah,
throughout the entire process, without
yeah,
with the people on the side there, with their doubts in there, you worked through that, and you knew what you had lined up and what you had going on. And
yeah,
my favorite part is when we get to see the individuals see the outcome of it, and now they don't say nothing. They just
yeah. You know,
like
and you
and tell you that they proud of you and they knew you was gonna do it.
and you want to know one of
And that's just how that goes.
you want to know the one of the things that helped me with that the most, bro? Is I had to understand. Remember when
What?
you just asked? Remember when Winter asked me in this interview? She said how became BSF and all that, right? So I have to remember that day in that kitchen, the day. So I'm what I'm meaning is I'm only BSF because of Benny. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else brought me around. It's different. Everybody else's stories is different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it never questioned me when I know that I got the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever the timing is right or whenever it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. But everybody that's BSF know streets as Butch Little Man's. Like when they talking about streets inside the team and whoop whoop, that's Butch Little Man. Like Butch is the one who gets streets right. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I came on the scene
I
and
got a question
introduced to yeah.
for the people that may not understand the complexity of BSF.
Mhm.
How complex is it? Like how many people are in a BSF? It's a lot of people who claim BSF. It's a lot of like how many artists are like what's that faction? Because I see a lot of chains. I don't know what be going on.
But see, like in my old song, you know what I'm saying? I said just because you see a BSF chain, I mean, just because you see a pendant, don't think he BSF. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. But I just be, you know what I'm saying, talk. But like
Do y'all be dropping them? Like, how do they get them?
Realistically, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, realistically, I don't know. Street's still waiting on hit. No, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? But no. But
No.
on the real tip, on the real tip, it's like, yo, I had this time with Butch, right? Because I learned this, like, yo, Butch, before I signed my distribution deal and everything with Black Soprano Family and all that, Butch explained to me. He said, "Yeah, you BSF because you the family." You know what I'm saying? Like, business BSF side is different. So it's like you can see a lot of BSF chains and they might rap, but they really BSF from being affiliated or the family wise. They not really an artist, but now they rap. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of that too, you know? And
You
one
clear
thing is
half these
like,
niggas ain't getting in the club tonight because of what you just said.
I mean,
Half the niggas about to get denied at the door. Like, shit, I
no,
don't see you on the distribution list.
it's just real, man. If you don't see Street Soprano, well, no, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. No, but for real though, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, if it's all about the confidence too. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's the person wearing the chain. You get what I'm saying? It's the person wearing the chain. You know what I mean? So it's like, we don't want to stop nobody access. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sopranos is outside. You get what I'm saying? But listen though. But I tell you this though. But I
He
tell you this
said
though.
that shit like they be finding them chains. We be leaving them shit at the hotel. Them niggas just be putting that shit on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still, because man, I'm still waiting on one. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they ain't that easy. You get what I'm saying? But
You
you know
gotta
what?
find them at the hotel like these niggas.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a thing with that, because it's like me, I'm just a different person. I feel like my BSF chain gotta come from the Butch. You know what I'm saying? So I just have my thing with
Makes
it. But it's
sense.
like, if I was on my wave of just wanting to, fit in, I could have been bought my own. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's not a, it's like, I feel like
I love that you shared
Hove
that too, because a lot of people don't understand that. It's a lot of people
Hove
that bought
gave.
their own BSF chain.
Yeah, that's 100%. But it's nothing wrong with that too. You know, you a man, you grind your shit up. Niggas pay for their own. You know what I mean? But like, in my eyes, I'm being set with this on a music level. You know, so it's like Hove gave out Rockefeller chains. You get what I'm saying? Is, you know what I mean? Butch got to give out those BSF pieces. You know what I'm saying? For them to be stamped. You get what I'm saying? To me personally, you know what I'm saying? That, that's it. You know what
I
I mean? So
think
I feel like,
a lot it comes down to like that. It's back to that image thing where where do you feel like you fall on the ranking of lyricism on the team? Like, I got the good
um.
questions. I'll look.
High. You know what I'm saying? High. You know what I'm saying? I rank high because, like, I'm one of the only Sopranos that's like not just giving you Butch do it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not just giving you my story. You can learn something. You listen to my music, you can learn something. Like, not only, like, you don't feel like he just being a preacher, you know what I'm saying? But you can learn, like, literally, you can learn something from my music, and that's being lyrical, to be able to put that inside a message where you don't receive it as a lecture. You get what I'm saying? It's like, man, I rate myself top two, top three,
He
it's
said, I'm
top
sorry.
one. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
I got a
They
better question
always
for
say,
you.
yeah, they
Um,
always say don't surpass the suppressor. You get what I'm saying?
I got a better question for you. Because there's different, I would say, rankings in the town. I would say it's different, especially with the age and then stuff like that when it comes down to hip hop. And with your crowd, right? Where do you fall? Do you think you top 10? You gonna say you top 10 out of the town? When
Far
it
as in
comes
the
down to
town.
yours, so I'm talking with you. It's the Heems, it's the Shay
I'm top. I'm
Nors,
top. I'm.
it's the
Ooh, 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 ooh. You say Shay Nord. Oh, ooh.
yeah, it's
Yo,
the
Shay Nord. Yo, shout out Shay Nord, man. Shay Nord put pressure on niggas, man. Shay Nord, one of the only features that I had that before, like, I worked on my Shay Nord feature for years. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had to be real selective on what I was sending her. You don't get walked on. You get what I'm saying? So that's the only feature that I had like that to this day. And I put respect on it. You get what I'm saying? That's just a fact. But go ahead.
How do you think she achieved that? Like, how do you think how do you think she tapped in with her artistry to that level where, because she's a female in hip hop and she is kicking niggas' asses when it comes down to the lyrical ability, the songwriting, the ability, and the marketability behind her. She's very marketable. So
Yeah,
how do you think she went about that? Because you have to really single yourself out from the crowd when you do
yeah,
things like this. There's a ton of people that's rapping streets, but there's not a lot of streets.
yeah,
It's only one.
100%. You got
So
so
how do you make that a statement as an artist? Like, if I'm coming in as an artist and I wanna be in these rooms with this people. I see people over there. Shout out to Tyree. I see him over there at the studio. I see people over here
mm,
performing with the Pistols and the Gliz the Menaces and
mm,
the you see these artists and you be like, okay, I want to be around them because that means I'm lit. That's what they think in their head. They don't. That's
yeah,
why the music sometimes doesn't match the image, because they think the image is the number one thing, when a lot of times you have to actually lock into your craft and become as good as you say you are, because
yeah,
someone's going to test it
100%.
at some point. You got to be as good as you say you are.
100%. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I know and learned on, even the Butch tour that I just did. Them fans want to hear what you saying. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about you coming over there rapping over no song or nothing. They want to hear you rap over the instrumental. They want to hear your words and they want to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? And if you nail that, best believe they're clapping for you. They happy for you and all that. You know what I'm saying?
And
Just being able
how is
to,
that experience? Because you met real fans. Those are individuals from
yeah,
different cities that have never met you from a can of paint, but they know the music.
yeah,
How was that experience when you meet individuals like that?
bro, surreal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I mean by that is like, is this a dream? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's not a dream because I'm working for it, but like, yo, bro, I was at a random gas station in Boston, and a fan came up to me, Street Soprano. Yeah, like I swear to, you know what I mean? I'm like. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, you know what I mean? I feel that guy. I told him, man, let's get a picture, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoopty whoopty. But it's like, bro,
You know, you
like,
screamed, you hear me.
man, you hear me? I swear to God, I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to make sure he hear my ad libs that he know from the music. You hear me? You know what I mean? So it's like 100%, man. You know, as soon as the Street Soprano, I said, you
How
hear
did you
me?
come
You
up with
know that?
that? What was
Um,
the creativity to that? Like, did you genuinely want niggas to hear you? Like, I'm trying to see, like, would you, like, at a concert one day, you was screaming it, and you was like, I fuck with that. Like, how did that come about?
really in the music, because the way I come up with a lot of my ad libs is hearing it in the music. But you hear me being like, yeah, man, mate, like, do you hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, that's a good question, bro.
You had
Like,
to
yo,
think about
like,
it. Like, damn,
niggas
I
hear me,
know.
man. Like, you hear me? Did you hear what I just said? Like, you hear me? Like, it's like, man, it's that statement. You know what I'm saying? You hear me is really a statement. You know what I'm saying? That's why my new one gonna fuck him up is what he said. You know what he said. I mean, you know what I mean? It's crazy. What he said. You know what I mean? And then they listen to it again. You know what I mean? Like, we keep it progressive. So, you
Another
got to, you
thing you
hear me?
got going on is stage presence.
Yeah.
Stage presence is important for you. I've seen you perform many a times, and throughout that, your interactions with the crowd and your ability to really get them into feeling how you feel throughout the track. Talk about that a little bit. How did you develop that? Was it more of an artist development through BSF, or was it something you kind of picked up on your own?
No, 100%. I picked up on my own. I give credit to BSF where things be due, but we never gonna take credit from us where we work. Um, like I've built that up. I remember going on stage first couple hundred to 1,000 people, and before I went up there, my heart like this, boom, 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 boom. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, I don't want to do this. I paid for this though. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just go up there and rock. And when you able to do it, and you just go. So it's like I learned from that. You know what I'm saying? Like now I don't have that in me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I learned from that. I learned that, like, even if you perform, right? This is what I said for the Benny tour. I said I don't want to be just that I was able to perform for the tour. Am I making sure that I'm rememberable to the fans? When I get off a stage, are they remembering Street Soprano's name? And if they're not, if nobody, even if one person in the crowd is, then I'm doing my job. But if they're not, then I'm not accomplishing the mission that I'm set out to do. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm big on the interaction. I'm big on all those things because you gotta remember, you this might be the only time you ever see Street Soprano live. You get what I'm saying? And you gonna remember that one time of that experience. So this is my interaction with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then me learning on tour after I perform, I'm interacting with them as far as getting out there with them. I'm in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm interacting. I'm taking pictures. I'm talking to them. I'm getting follows. I'm whoop de whoop. I'm really building with the fan community. You know what I'm saying?
Going off of that, what are some of the, because we kind of want to know some behind the scenes of it. Like, what is, because you are literally, you're signed to a label that's on. So my
Yeah.
question is, like, what is the vibe after, like, after the show, the behind the scenes, the hotels, the clubs, the shit that these niggas dream about being a part of?
Yeah,
You
I
have
ain't gonna
seen
front.
it, you have lived it, and you were
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, right. Yo, this is funny as hell, right? So in Atlanta after the show, right? We in the after party and shit. You know, Butch, whenever I'm with Butch, he be watching me, right? So it's like I'm looking at him, look at me, he like, yo, Streets, man, this is what I've been doing, man. Man, I've been fucking these clubs up on the road and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, it be love because it's like, yo, it's not one club we've been into where it's like, even if they not playing heavy, BSF is like, man, those DJs and everything rock with Butch so hard. I heard Butch name inside the club 100 times. You know what I'm saying? Like the DJ ain't worried about the people getting aggravated. Like, all right, bro, we hear you, Benny the Butcher. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they send it 100 times. It's like, it's like it's surreal, man. You know what I'm saying? Because really, remember, I watched Butch in the kitchen, and what I didn't say is in the kitchen. I came in there. We on street level. I'm coming in there buying shit. I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like on a. I don't know how much you saying
Allegedly.
shit like
Go ahead,
that,
I
but
got
you
you.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm there on a whole different timing. You get what I'm saying? So to see bro go from a hustler in that kitchen to a hustler in these meeting rooms and all that, man, the sky is the limit, bro. Like the sky is the limit, man.
That really, it really showed you that anything is possible. And I
Anything is
think that's
possible.
the motivation that you see from Streets. You see it because he actually literally with somebody go from nothing to something. And when you see
Yeah,
that, you can't come back from, that's an experience you need to be a part of. It's addictive.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
something that,
hundred
yo, when
percent.
you seen the other side of this shit, because there's a lot of individuals that are rapping that are doing this, but they haven't traveled streets. They haven't been outside of the
Yeah,
city. They haven't seen the world. When you go
yeah,
out here and you meet these people and you go to these places and you meet these celebrities, it's a different experience, and it gives you a different experience when you come back home. It's
yeah,
like, damn, I'm arguing and I'm trying to get people to understand me, and they don't even understand the world. They
hundred
only
percent.
understand they block, the corner store. They don't even make it down to the other corner store. They only
Yeah,
stay in these zones. And because of
yeah,
that, you're trying to preach progress to individuals that don't understand it. So you
yeah.
have to show them. That's the
Like,
only way.
yo, one of these things I'll say right here that was another surreal feeling for me. Like, so, like, you know, in Raleigh, man, North Carolina, I'll be playing out, just getting out there musically and shit like that. And it's like, yo, when I did that video with T Top, T Top is a big battle rapper and legend and all that. You know what I'm saying? And he's from that area. And I had him pull up into the trenches, into the hood. He, you know what I mean, was places where he would never even be. You get what I'm saying? Niggas passing guns and shit, but it's legal down there. Niggas passing guns, all type of shit. You know what I mean? But he here on streets level, right? So, but the whole point is like, yo, my man's NY, shout out NY, when he came out the house, he said, yo, bro, he said, you don't know how this feel. He said, now I can say my man had Beanie Siegel here. He said, now I can say I had Street Soprano here from BSF. But I'm standing right on the side. We shooting the videos, me and T Top. You got the legend T Top right here. You know what I'm saying? T Top, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? But it's like
Yeah.
in his head, he said, bro, you don't know how it, bro. I had, my man had Beanie Single here. We at the trap. My man had Beanie Single here, and now I got Street Soprano from BSF here. You know what I'm saying? And clearly over T Top. You know what I mean? And it just nothing against T Top. That's my guy. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but like that gave me that surreal feeling, man. We 11, 12 hours away from the town. And they loving and respecting what I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying, and bought a feature, recorded the feature then, and all type. You know what I mean? It's more love outside the city than in it, but we love where we from.
Yeah, that's a fact too. And it's important too to understand that it's okay to think beyond the city. You can have
Yeah.
love for your city, you can have love for the individuals in your city, the people that watched you come up, but it's you will never successfully get to where you want to get to if your mind is stuck where you come from.
100%.
And that's just the truth. You got to expand your horizons. You have, because you can't reach your full potential just in a box. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's the way I see it. Like, you know what I mean? The inner city box that we're born into, these cages that we call apartments. The way that we're taught to live is I can cook. All right, y'all want me to cook or not?
Yeah.
The way that we're
Yeah.
taught that is normal is just not. And the world, the way that we've been damn near institutionalized in the city. Like our city itself is like a damn prison. Like if you look at it, if you take a look at most cities, they refer to them as jungles, and they refer to them as these things because they've been manufactured to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like think of a project housing, right?
Yeah.
You don't even like your family, let alone 185 of them in the spot.
Yeah.
What else to do but crime? you gotta,
Right.
you gotta really think about these circumstances you're brought into, and when you're brought into these circumstances, the ones that really channel that and really be like, look, I don't have to stay here. I don't have to just be what I'm supposed to be, what they want me to be. I can be this. It's a scary
Right.
thing. I always say their worst nightmare is a black man living this dream. It's a scary ass sight.
Yeah.
It's some scary shit. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm not gonna
fire.
cook too much though, because I
That's
don't want them to
fire.
demonetize me. But I
No, that
would
one
say
was
shout out.
that one was fire. You know, the heart. What you said, the most dangerous thing is a black man living his dream is crazy,
Living this
bro.
dream, man. That's some scary shit to a nigga, man. What?
That's one.
He
That's one
happy?
of the realest shits that I heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you that one. You know what I'm
That's the
saying? It's not
truth.
even past year or none of that. That's the one because it's like I never had that knowledge and that look of it, but like it is because I'm real dangerous
It's some
because it's like
scary shit, bro.
I don't feel like I'm working. I don't feel like nothing. This shit can go innocent. This is my dream. This is what I love to do. It's like, yeah, like it's almost like it's no competition
But that's why
if
you
you
get so
don't
much
love what you're
slack for
doing.
it, streets. Imagine when you went into the room, you first started telling people that knew you personally growing up, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Yeah,
They didn't think that shit was serious. There's no way.
yeah,
Because we
yeah,
raised that you came up with me, nigga. I don't see myself being nothing. Who is you to
yeah,
dream?
100%, 100%. So you know what I just found out though too though, and my family is kind of a little bit different because like I just found out recently, like the last 2 years, like I'm related to Gladys Knight and Otis Redding. So it's like I had like my grandmother telling me story like her being on tour with Gladys Knight and this and that. Well, these things I didn't know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like music has
Otis
actually
Redding is a
been
legend.
yeah, music has actually been in my blood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something that I grew into the know. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But my grandmother breaking it down and just getting introduced to family and everything like that is like, damn, like I'm blood related and connected to two legends. It's like, and then having Rick James, family, and my lawyer and everything with the blessing, and then having a Butch, it's like it's almost set up for me. I just got to do my part, bro.
I got a question for you, right? And this is a more of a personal question because you kind of motivate me as recently. You said you reconnected with your family that you weren't tight with or, haven't seen in a long time. What's the importance in that? Because a lot of times we may fall victim to believing that, hey, out of sight, out of mind. Oh, you never know. You have situations you like, oh, they didn't want me, so I don't need to go reconnect. I don't need to go do these individual things that help. But we do this shit for us. Like at the end of the
Yeah,
day, sometimes you gotta have those conversations. You gotta break those barriers for you. You gotta do that
yeah,
shit for you. Like fuck how they gonna feel about it. Fuck if it's justified making them feel better about their decisions. Make yourself feel better. A lot of times, man, you don't want something to happen where these people leave the earth and you can't talk to them because that shit gonna
yeah,
haunt you for the rest of your life. So
yeah.
it's important if you can make those. You know what I mean? I can't do
Yeah,
winter right
100,
now, but what
a hundred, a
make
hundred.
those.
Look, 100%. I'm gonna say it like this, like, with me getting with my family, it's like it's not even just for a long time. It's like I left Toledo when I was 18 months. You get what I'm saying? So me coming back when I'm
Damn.
32, meeting my aunties and all that, that's a whole life. You get what I'm saying? Like my stories that my uncles and aunts is talking to me about, they talking to me, remembering me in a scooter. I mean, in a fucking you know what I'm saying? Like being pushed. You know what I'm saying? I'm 16 months, 18 months. That's what they remember of me. So it's like with me, even to now, like it's big and important because God did it. Like I needed to go through that last year for this year to be that. You get what I'm saying? Like I just met my grandmother the first time in my life. You get what I'm saying? My dad's mom. You know what I'm saying? I just went down there in Mississippi, took my son, and you know what I mean? It's like I needed this on a personal level to grow with what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man, it's God. A lot of things that I don't
No, that's
understand
the
though
fact.
too. I just say it's higher than me. It be God. You know what I'm saying? And just stay loyal and stay
How
down.
was
And
that conversation with your dad? How was the first
um,
conversation with him?
you know, crazy.
Because what do you say
Um,
in that situation?
crazy and surreal. You know, crazy and surreal because like I understood. You know, from in the first conversation that I'm actually his son. You know what I'm saying? By how emotional he was. You get what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like business and music taught me how to, you know what I mean, not to be so emotional, not to be this, not to be that. But like me as a person, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm attached to my feelings. I'm emotional. You know what I'm saying? I might, you know what I'm saying? Like how he helped me not cry because how much he was crying. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm like, I gotta be
Yeah.
strong for both of us in a way. You get what I'm saying? And like, nah, bro, don't be living in the sorrow and this and that and worry about the past. I'm here now. You get what I'm saying? We not sitting here. Like, I understand you living on what you remember by this and that, but don't think your son is holding on to, you know what I mean, the 30 years plus that you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as like
And that's
my
important too. Because
yeah,
like
my mom played her
like
part,
me
my dad
personally,
played his
right?
part.
Like it's important to understand that our parents, I say it a lot, right? Our parents are just regular niggas. Like I
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
that they are parents, so they supposed to be like these special humans, but they just regular people that make
yeah,
mistakes, man. And they just
yeah,
fucked around and had some kids, and they had to deal with it, bruh. Look,
yeah,
yeah, as a grown
yeah,
ass man, you look back at that and be like, ah, yeah, man, shit, I would have probably been a little crazy too. And it
yeah,
was the 90s, it was the late 80s. Like this shit was
yeah,
crazy outside, man. Like, like
yeah,
it's one of those things that you got to understand. It wasn't, and then technology and the teachings weren't the same as now. Now you get snitched
yeah,
on for anything. You sneeze on your kid wrong, you going to jail. All right,
yeah.
and it's just that's how it goes. But back in the day, man, motherfuckers was leaving kids home. Don't open the door for nobody. It was, and it
Yeah.
was acceptable. It was certain things were allowed back then. So like the way that a lot of us turned out and the traumas that we went through were practiced. This
I got my ass
wasn't
whooped.
bad parenting. This is what they were taught to do. Like
I
I was
got my
taught
ass
they
whooped.
were taught to tell you to go get the switch. Like this is like
Right,
real trauma
right,
that happens today, and
right.
these kids are getting therapy for it. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a normal thing to us. Okay,
And that's what
they
I
was
say on
giving
this
out Russian
podcast.
roulette ass whoopings.
Man, look, I say on this podcast though too, because you know we just speaking real big about it and doing that. Like I will whoop my son ass. You get what I'm saying? Like I will whoop his ass before I allow the streets. Just you know what I'm saying? Like my son, no, he's 17, and I whooped him in his life 4 times. Like far as like put my hands on him 4 times. So it's like I don't want to do it without a pat. Like I hate to do it. You get what I'm saying? But will I? You fucking right. You get what I'm saying? That's mine,
Is
and
it a
it's
real
like
thing that every man step to their father at some point in their life? Is that like a normal thing?
um. I don't really think so. Cause like I just had a thing with my dad. Remember, I just met him, so it's like I'm talking here real. You know what I'm saying? We had
He said, "Remember,
a
I just go
dispute.
ahead."
You know what I'm saying? We just had a dispute, and it's like I came to right then and there. It's like you know because like yeah, the disconnection over 30 plus years, but right like mid of it, I'm still understanding that this is my dad. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it's nothing that can come from that but just negativity. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get no wins, you don't get no plus, you don't get nothing. God looking at you crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's what it is.
yeah. You don't really, you know. What I mean, it's a kind of fucked up situation because even though you may feel justified in how you feel, and you may be
Yeah,
right
yeah,
because of who that person is to you, the respect that you just got to show at the end of the day. You know, you
yeah.
unfortunately sometimes we gotta be the bigger people than our parents. Sometimes we have to be the adults too. We can't
Hmm.
just be the kids.
Yeah.
We had our time to be the kids, and after a certain time, we had to grow the fuck up. I know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some people out there still holding up to some trauma that happened. You know what I mean? Moms ain't let you go to prom. Such. Hey, listen. Guess what, yo? Guess what? You got to get over this shit, bro. You got to get over it. And no, on some real shit though. Like, you know, you can't hold that resentment from your childhood because it does nothing but, you know, it controls you in ways. You can't allow people, when you hold on and you resent people, they be perfectly fine. I want y'all to know that for the niggas that don't like me, I am over here minding my business. I am so unaffected by it. You're hurting yourself. I need you to know that the only people that are affected by your attitude are the people around your area and you. Okay, so you fucking up your situations. Right? Worry and focus on you, and don't allow other people to have hold on you. You know what I mean? People do people wrong every day. It's something that you got to get over. It's a part of the process. It's a part of life. You know what I mean? The world ain't fair. Hey, guess what? Surprise. Whoop-de-doo. That's part of the process, y'all. The world ain't fair. I know people like, this ain't fair. And to the artists too that, you know, be in town and be like, oh, how come you haven't tapped in with me, or, you know, I haven't. A lot of it comes down to how much work you put in. You know, as a person that's, you know, night and day looking for artists and tapping in with artists, if I don't see you, you're not trying. Like, after a while, you're not putting in. And you know how many artists? You know how many artists from the town that doesn't have a visual, that don't actually have like an actual video.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them.
I know
so
a lot.
If y'all ever wonder. Y'all ever wonder why y'all don't see certain people on the video countdowns? Because they don't actually have one. You know? That has a lot to do with it. You know, artists, it's time to take yourself serious.
There's no shots. It's just work. Like, you gotta work. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, work, man, work. You know, like,
the age of the mixtape cover YouTube videos is over.
Yeah.
It's over. We got to start giving the visuals as artists. Y'all got to start in content creation. I don't care if y'all in the middle of a store. If y'all own any iPhone over the year, 14 or 15, y'all have cinema lenses in y'all fucking phones. Here's a secret. Guess what? Y'all can film some nice shit. Pull out the camera while you in the grocery store, rap in the grocery store. While you walking down the aisle somewhere, you hanging out at the park, do a quick little skit of you rapping. Give them a little bit of music. Throw a track in the background. Guess what? You got a visual. Guess what?
I'm about to do that today. When we get off the phone,
it's going to give you more attention.
When I go do this video with Gen X at 6, and then I leave from there, I'm going to go do the content video in Tops.
And what you should do is pull out your phone and get some behind the scenes content of you doing that and put that out as well. That will get you another 6 to 7 reels. Honestly, content creation is simple. I can't do Winter. She is hilarious. Content creation is simple, okay? At the end of the day, you just have to do it, and you have to take the time out to organize it. Organization is the key to marketability. If you're able to say, look, for example, this episode, right? We've been live now for 2 hours straight. I don't know if anybody realized it, but we just did a 2-hour stream with Street Soprano, okay? We talked about everything we could talk about. Check this out. And in that time, right, this is going to produce about 22 reels, okay? Y'all will see them shortly. They will be coming out. They might start dropping while we still here. With that being said, is the goal of it is you got to keep that content coming. You know what I mean? You're going to see that this week. We got 2 more interviews today. We got another set of interviews tomorrow. We working, man. We getting tapped in with the people that are getting tapped in with the culture, man. We are part of the culture. We are the culture. TKRS is the culture. I'm just going to be honest with y'all, man. I done did this shit for 7 years straight. I didn't watch y'all grow dreads, cut dreads, go to jail, get free. Listen, I've been here for all this shit. I done watched y'all baby mamas leave y'all, come back. Nah, I've seen it all, bro. I done been here for all of the drama, the bullshit. I done been here, man. I've been rocking with y'all, man. And I appreciate the ones that's been rocking with me. The
motherfuckers trying to start groups and labels, and it just don't work out. You know
all
what I'm saying?
types of
shit. I done been through
all
it.
Time.
You know
how many niggas don't exist today?
Damn. You hear me? I'm taking no shots. I'm taking no shots.
Man,
I'm just telling you like it is.
Shout out to the rappers whose mixtapes are now in Davy Jones' locker. Nah, but with that being said, though, all jokes aside, though, look. Listen, they got the rubber boots on. Look, no, but that ass. No, all jokes aside, though, we have to remember winners, though. We have to remember that at the end of the day, it's all about building and community. And to the ones, listen, and the secret to it, to the ones that didn't make it or have felt falling off, I don't care if you're an artist, you're media, you draw pictures, I don't care what it is you do. You fell off because you wanted to fall off. because you stopped. You cannot allow your situations to control you. All right? It's been times where I've been potting from a hotel room. Yo, point, we got to get this shit done. All right? This is real fucking life. All right? And life happens and we move past it. And that's how this shit goes, okay? We've been live for 16 days straight, 3 to 4 times a day. I don't know if y'all know that's a lot of fucking lives. I don't know if anybody realized that, okay? And in doing so and building with it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of work. Shout out to Winter Peace. She laughed because only we know this, but I'm gonna share it with the audience, right? The other night during the P Street interview, I fell asleep. I'm not gonna hold you. Halfway through production, I crashed, right? I was up for 3 days straight, and I crashed, right? When I realized it halfway through, like, this nigga's asleep. He is not responding to anything. So if y'all watch the live, y'all notice that like 4 minutes after that shit ends, it finally ends. That's me waking up like, oh shit, fuck. But yo, no, that's no. I appreciate everybody that understands this is the process that people don't see behind the scenes. It takes a lot of work and a lot of energy. You know what I mean? You know, writing up the questions, writing up the docs, everything y'all see on each screen, each live has been hand typed out. It's a lot of work that goes in to do these lives, to do the production, and the streaming as well. To the point where this fucking video just don't want to love me. It's just that's how this feels right now, man. But I want to say, shout out to Street Soprano anyway. I'm not gonna force him to stay any longer. It's been 2 hours. We've been in here locked in. Okay, this might be the longest.
You watch it. Let me know your opinion, bro. Even if the people don't get to see it, you know what I mean? Like, word.
Hell yeah. It's going on the countdown. With your permission, I can put it on the countdown, bring you in. Shout it out right quick. For sure, man. Shout out to Winter Peace, man. She's definitely been in here for 30 minutes straight with the sign language. She's been making sure everybody understands. They may not be able to hear. We appreciate it. Street Soprano, man, available on all platforms. New heat on the way. Expect him all 2026 to go fucking crazy, man, okay? Yeah. He's going crazy. He done did the work. He done did the behind-the-scenes work. Now it's time to apply the pressure. You know what I mean? Now you know, you got accepted. You BSF. You big BSF. You Street Soprano. You TMB. You know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. How is TMB, too? What's going on with TMB right now?
No, man, that's what I was saying. You know, I was sending a shout at myself, you know, as far as trying to make groups and it don't happen. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Heckler, you know what I'm saying? and real shit, you know, I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. I send shots at myself too, nigga. Y'all niggas better not fuck with me, nigga. I send shots at myself. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but you know, shout out to Heckler, you know what I'm saying? Heckler really the only active artist, you know, that we got with us, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, with it. But everybody else.
That's what you get for blaming it on Wesso.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wesso, for instance, like Wesso is always the bro. Like it's like how Butch got me to understand it. It's like it's family and then it's business. You get what I'm saying? So Wesso on a family tip, that's my bro. You get what I'm saying? But he ain't on a music tip right now. He on being a father and having a baby, his first baby.
It be like that. It be like that.
Be what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? But I got to go out here and get it. My son's 17. I don't have that luxury to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I don't make it in this year, my son just, man, listen, my son just caught a motherfucking pistol case. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is my 17-year-old son. I ain't say that to the world. There's a lot of things I said on this podcast I never said. But what I'm saying is like, bro, I'm going through real shit. I got to make it now. I'm going to lose my son. I'm going to lose people I love, bro. I don't got time to take no time.
The video loaded in. Oh shit, man. Yo, the video loaded in. Yo, look at God, man. Yo, shout out to everybody that tapped in, that stayed down. I feel like I just fought Goliath. Y'all don't understand what I went through back here. Yo, I was holding a conversation while typing. Y'all don't understand. Yeah. Yo, that's complicated. But we got this, man. We about to start this. You want to introduce the video, man? This shit is crystal clear.
Yeah, man. You know, and I appreciate you really on this one too, because it's like it made people have to watch it 2 hours into it to see the video because it's not even out yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's gonna be up on the page and all that. This right here, man, is my first video with a BSF artist, period, man. My first single, More Integrity, Less Pride, man. You know, produced by Eminem.
So like, why don't you trust nobody?
It's a statement from me to show Black excellence, you know what I mean, that we can believe in ourselves and we can go. Even without having the major back, you know, the major push. You got the team, you got the name. That's enough. Get out there in the mud and go make it happen, and that's what we've been doing.
Well, all right. Nights I cried, I had to pray for this. My patience was running paper. Everything done in the darkness is like a reborn atheist. All my old fiends still watch for me, cause it's conspiracy and rap don't work. My old plug, you got a block for me. If it's not the urgent courtesy of currency, then what you got for me? Short story, my prison bed, it did a lot for me. Me and Rick both like an Italian flick. This is not a movie, not kept coke, raw sushi. So nah, nigga, I don't know. I don't know who shot you. I don't know who stabbed you. But go and shoot a nigga if you got to. More integrity, less pride. Niggas be far from gangster by a landslide. I probably wanna kill somebody if my bitch plant died. As it gets, niggas who already established was established rich. Success to death, more or less, nigga, this is it. It's murder if I had to. For the Sopranos, I'd be glad to.
It's Ricky. I'ma talk some crazy shit. Cause niggas can't fuck with me and they never could, I promise you, nigga. I put that on my mama, nigga. Word to shit, you can't fuck with me. Look, I'm sorry for any weight. Was getting rid of bitches, eliminated, was plenty hate. Niggas $1 short and a penny late at any rate. You saw me show and prove like demonstrate, niggas emulate. That's when it dawned on me like 10 to hate. I might be the greatest. No mentions boosting my confidence, my shooter ready. Head tap, shoot out his consciousness, I'm Clark Kent. I turn Buffalo to Metropolis, the city ain't mine, but I own the rights, I adopt when the smoke clear. They got no choice but put me in GOAT tier. I was on Dodge, and still be on Dodge cause it's hope there. My mom asked why you on Miss Betty porch cause it's dope there. So if they ever blitz me, I'm just keeping us both clear. My why ain't got no patience, he hop out like the coast clear. The ghost gun come with the white sheet like the ghost wear. I'm the one, not the two, I'm the realest, the most feared. I got everyone attention like I'm making a toast here. Nigga, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man.
That's what I was talking about, man. Street Soprano, man. Exclusive right there, man. Exclusive, bro. Come on now. Big shout out to Street Soprano, man. This has been a great interview, man. Big shout out to Winter Peace for doing her thing. Shout out to the continuous viewers, bro. We done had a lot of people in here today. A lot of pages, a lot of views, an awful amount of people in here. The numbers are looking great. I appreciate everybody. We're growing. We're expanding. You can expect to see us streaming from multiple pages a lot more. I kind of do like this. I do like this where the street fans don't have to find TKRS, you know what I mean? TKRS can kind of find the street fans. You know what I mean? So live from the street page, live from Winter Peace page, all her fans could just tap straight in from her page as well. I'm gonna figure out how to do that YouTubes as well. So, when people come up here, you can really, give out the most content possible. I believe in making sure that the artist, because I know how hard it is as an artist to get content. Y'all got to pay for every damn thing y'all do. Y'all got to pay for the studio. Y'all got to pay for a nigga to look at y'all. Y'all got to pay to talk, consult. Y'all got to pay for this. Y'all got to pay for the music, distro kid. You got to pay for the editors. Everything costs. So I try to make ways where we can benefit off of each other. So yes, if I'm going to sit here and talk to you for 2 hours straight, I think you deserve to have this content to give out to your audience as well. You know what I mean? And we're building each other up. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. With that being said, though, Street Soprano, man, what a living legend, man. I'm gonna say it, man. He definitely, in the next 10 years, man, he's one of those names that's gonna go down in history. I'm calling it, man. Street Soprano, man, big BSF. I'm gonna say TNB anyway because that's something you built from the ground up, and I respect it. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do it yourself, right? I'm trying to tell you. Big shout out to Winter Peace, God Body. You know the vibes, man. Her new single on the way, new video on the way, and we getting out of here, man. They still tapped in. They don't want us to leave. Look, I'm leaving. It's been 2 hours, man. It's Street Soprano, man. He killed it, man. We out. We gonna leave out on the streets video though. That's how we gonna do it. So, which video y'all want to see? Y'all want to run back that unreleased, or y'all want to watch one of the old ones, bro? We gonna run one back right quick.
We're gonna run that release.
Release back. We're gonna run it back one more time, and then the credits gonna come on, the video gonna come on, and we're gonna be out of here. But I thank everybody for watching another episode of the TKRS podcast, man. We love and appreciate everybody that shows love and appreciation to us, man. I'm Shai the Gamer, the creator, the founder, the guy behind the scenes, the mastermind at 3 a.m. contacted artist coming up with the next plot, the next conversation, right? Yo, something's wrong with her. But we getting out of here, man. Thank y'all once again, man. We running this back, man. Big BSF shit. You know the vibe. Street Soprano unreleased. Let's go. We out.
So, why don't you trust nobody?
It's a statement from me to show black excellence. You know what I mean? That we can believe in ourselves and we can go. Even without having the major back, the major push. You got the team, you got the name. That's enough. Get out there in the mud and go make it happen, and that's what we've been doing.
Well, all right. Nights I cried, I had to pray for this. My patience was running paper. Everything done in the darkness is like a reborn atheist. All my old fiends still watch for me. Cause it's conspiracy and rap don't work. My old plug, you got a block for me. If it's not the urgent courtesy of currency, then what you got for Short story, my prison bed, it did a lot for me. Me and Rick both like that Italian flick. This is not a movie, not kept coke raw sushi. So nah, nigga, I don't know. I don't know who shot you. I don't know who stabbed you. So go and shoot a nigga if you got to. More integrity, less pride. Niggas be far from gangster by a landslide. I probably wanna kill somebody if my bitch plant died. As it gets, niggas who already established was established rich. Success to death, more or less, nigga, this is it. It's murder if I had to. For the Sopranos, I'd be glad to.
It's Ricky. I'ma talk some crazy shit. Cause niggas can't fuck with me and they never could, I promise you, nigga. I put that on my mama, nigga. Word to shit, you can't fuck with me. Look, I'm sorry for any weight. Was getting rid of bitches, eliminated, was plenty hate. Niggas $1 short and a penny late at any rate. You saw me show and prove, like demonstrate, niggas emulate. That's when it dawned on me like 10 to hate. I might be the greatest. No mentions boosting my confidence, my shooter ready. Head tap, shoot out his consciousness, I'm Clark Kent. I turn Buffalo to Metropolis, the city ain't mine, but I own the rights, I die when the smoke clear. They got no choice but put me in GOAT tier. I was on Dodge, and still be on Dodge cause it's hope there. My mom asked why you on Miss Betty porch cause it's dope there. So if they ever blitz me, I'm just keeping us both clear. My Y ain't got no patience, he hop out like the coast clear. The ghost gun come with the white sheet like the ghost wear. I'm the one, not the two, I'm the realest, the most fair. I got everyone attention like I'm making a toast here. Nigga,
TKRS is not responsible for any emotional damage caused during this podcast.
TKRS, real fucking time.
Absolutely. Man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck he from? Tell him 716. I said, goddamn, hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down? I say, goddamn, hey, wait a minute. When I walk up in a room, then there's some paper in it. I say, oh man, hey, cool it down. If you ain't know me then, nigga, you gon' know me now. I say, goddamn, hey, I'm from the 6. You ain't never run no blocks. Most of these niggas just run their lips. All the girls that used to be thoughts, you be hugging them trying to kiss. How you turn up to your wifey when the whole hood used to hit? I say, goddamn, hey, I'm up now. They like, how the fuck he get a bag? He from a small town. They be praying on your downfall, hoping that you fall down. Now that I'm in my bag, I can't go fuck my crush now. I say, hold on, chill, just wait a minute. I'm just getting started, wait till you see me when I'm finished. I remember I was drowning, I looked up and you was grinning. Now you look upset and you look salty, see me winning. Hey, oh man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck you from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn, hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down?